with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes with Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Charles Benignan doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're strict up across the board, we charge the ward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if I true fan his chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bag, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone?
Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo. So it is today, Wednesday the 20th of May 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. I hope you're enjoying your day and your week so far. Today is the penultimate bingo stream of the week because Phil is off on Friday and Saturday. So yeah, so 2 more to go, and then we get 2-day detox from the bad man. So good stuff indeed. The bad man is nowhere to be seen as of yet. He's a bit late to his own shit, probably still fucking in bed, fast asleep, but there you go. But yeah, we've got a lot to cover today. We've got a lot to cover before bingo starts. First things first. Let's go to the tweets, shall we? A few tweets to cover yesterday's antics, you know what I mean?
And that's what happened is the positive people said, oh, this isn't working out too well. Man, what a bump.
Yeah, it was sort of strange. Fucking Twitch being weird. It's like, pause, you bastard. Anyway, Phil has spent the past 20 minutes, obviously we've seen this actually in the fucking show yesterday, you know? He spent the last 20 minutes crying about how trolls ruined the stream on the previous nights by supposedly voting for games he would not like. It was a game tryout night. So yeah, in case you missed yesterday's antics, this kind of sums up half of Phil's fucking morning show effectively.
And that's what happened is the positive people said, oh, this isn't working out too well. Man, what a bummer. And they all left and left me with a bunch of trolls in chat who didn't give a shit about the game. So here they are. They're so intent on ruining the night because I had a good Sunday. It's all they could think about for 24 hours that they literally ruined the stream last night. Okay? But you know what? I'm going to take the blame because we already had a case that this happened a couple months ago and I had completely forgotten about it.
If you're taking the blame, then why are you blaming his practice?
Okay, it's on me. I should be remembering this shit because this same exact thing happened. We had a night that was very well supported looking at games and they were so fucking pissed and jealous that they came and ruined the game tryout night entirely.
It was an incredible amount of fucking delusional copying from Phil yesterday. It really was. Then he played Batman, and DSP really fucking put the hard sell on the dents here, going by renting hostage here. A quote from DSP: "If you're a fan of Batman, if you're a fan of Lego, well, this is right up your alley. Phil's enjoying himself, so come on, Dents, get on board." Spoiler alert: Phil didn't hit the goal for Batman. Premiere stream of a brand new game and Phil didn't hit the goal, even with a fake $20 tip.
If you like Batman, this is up your alley. If you like Lego, this is up your alley. You know what I mean? Like, this is a lot of different people are going to like this game.
Yeah, this is basically him, you know, waiting a few minutes to clock out here. He went extra here, just randomly, well past the time to clock out. And look at the total there, $129 he does, you know? This is a premiere of a brand new game. Now, I have a feeling Forza would have done better for him.
And there's a lot of content, as you can see. There's great detail. I'm not shocked because people were like, oh, why does a Lego game have such graphical requirements? I think you're seeing why, you know? So, good stuff. All right, like, great. I hope that you guys enjoyed. What a great premiere. I'll be playing another stream of this week.
And by the way, Phil apparently has committed to trying to collect as many of the collectibles as possible. There are a lot of different collectibles in this game, apparently. So he might be committing to try and drag this sumbitch out as long as fucking possible, unless support is not there.
And hopefully in that stream, we'll finish this introductory island, you know, this introductory content. Oh, there's another chest to do. We better save. Oh my god, just look, this is the introductory area, and look how much content there is. 4 of something that's a timer, 2 of something I don't know, 2 of something that I don't know, 20 Wayne caches, 10 trophies I found 3 of. I guess those are Riddler challenges. Like, look at all this stuff. Holy crap. There's no way to zoom out yet, is there?
It's just stalling, basically. He was stalling,
There's
hoping for a
Tricorner
last
Island,
second
there's
wheeling.
South Island, there's Central Island, there's North Island. Wow. Damn, look at all this content. This will be a long one. All right, let's save up to make sure we didn't lose any progress.
That's a bit long one, guys.
Our progress here. By all means, let me know your thoughts. Because a lot of people, I think, are kind of short selling this game, being like, oh, it's a kid's game. Well, Lego games are meant to be kids' games. You're right. I'm not going to dispute that. But I think this one, they're trying to basically appease everybody. If you wanted a Batman game, you haven't.
Lego's always, I mean, the Lego games have always tried to fucking do that, you know. Like, Lego games will always kind of include things which kind of most people, even adults, can maybe get, you know, get a little chuckle at sometimes, you know. It's the same with Lego Star Wars. There's some things in that which you know, genuine Star Wars like adults got a kick out of.
I had one in 100 years because Rocksteady lost their way. Well, this is your game. If you wanted a new hot Lego game, this is your game. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like they're actually going all out and trying to give you what you want, no matter who you are, as a fan of Batman, Lego, or more, right?
I hear there's a lot of random like meme references. So I already know about the whole thing where it's like you know, the whole, you know, they kind of went and recreated the Michael Caine tweet, you know. Where it's like, why do we follow Master Bruce to get back up? And Batman begin, that sort of thing. They copied that little meme. Apparently, there's multiple little things though they fucking kind of poke fun at, you know. Like it's like in other parts of the game, whatever, they're trying to fucking just kind of have a bit of fun and do some like memes here and there, and people are all for it. You know what I mean? It seems, you know, people are responding quite positively to this game.
So far, I am impressed. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and more coming later this week.
No, you don't. You want fucking people to give you tons of fucking money and say you're the best fucking content creator to have ever fucking lived. If they fucking come at you with critical fucking thoughts, you're going to tell them to shut the fuck up and start fucking supporting the stream.
Speak here on DSP Gaming. Okay, everybody? Thank you for watching. I'll see you for the second installment later in the week.
And then YouTube will turned off and Jake and it's like, oh, it was a good premiere. I enjoyed that. Yeah, goodbye. Time for dinner. Yeah, fuck off. Phil, Jesus Christ. Phil blew up at his kick chat demanding to stop bullshitting him and give him money. Apparently, now I've not seen this myself yet. Apparently Phil said that people who don't give him money don't have brain cells. I've not actually seen Phil say that, but apparently Phil said that yesterday at some point.
How about this? And I'm going to be as honest as I can with you. We got to get kick support tonight.
No, don't.
Guys, I have now streamed 6 streams this week. I have 3 subs on Kick.
So?
Enough. Let's get some subs tonight on Kick. For those who are here, let's get some support for the content that I put out for you every single day. Let's get Kick support tonight for sure. No bullshit. No fucking pussyfooting around. No, oh, he's kind of hiding what he really wants. I want Kick subs, goddammit, and I want them tonight. This is ridiculous. 3 subs all week. 3 subs. That's it? 3. That's ludicrous.
Luda! Yeah, he is quite salty about the lack of kick support, really. It's tragic. It truly is. This is not a video here, but he actually had to message his mods to show up on the stream. Apparently. Anyway, that's what Miabos was saying anyway. He's messaging his mods to step up and show up to the stream to help mod that one guy that's been spamming his chat. This is when Phil was playing Saros at a night stream here. You know? And I just think that I just having his fun. Like, whatever, what the fuck, man? Oh, hell, man. One more little thing here before we go anywhere else. Is this on next stream as well? Well, actually, is this, Phil received support, and Sonny clipped this to me and sent it to me, saying, yeah, not fake at all. What do we think this is a real fucking tip?
No.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, this might be the mini boss room. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think the next marathon will be great. It's going to be the Independence Day, which a lot of people like. Last year, it was actually most people's favorite marathon of the whole year. Wow.
Nope.
Well, guess what?
Nope.
I just received an anonymous $66 tip, and this person...
So that tip, by the way, got him to precisely the 150 mark. Okay? So he didn't question why it was an odd number. You know, usually if Phil gets like a weird, like, eccentric number, tip to whoever, he'll question why, you know? He'll say something as an odd number, but no. In this instance, he didn't question it whatsoever.
It says, anonymous, keep the game alive.
You'll never guess what Phil did right after this tip, though. That was so real and genuine and sincere. You'll never guess what I did straight after this.
So we get a briefcase of affluence.
You'll never guess, guys. I'm telling you now. You won't guess what I did straight after this.
Whoever that was, I don't actually know if that was the first tipper either. But that's very nice of you.
Oh, that's bullshit, by the way. So somebody tipped him earlier on as well on the stream for like $30 odd, and that was also anonymous. Phil would absolutely fucking be able to know if it was the same person because PayPal tells you the email address of the person that gave you that first tip as well. You know? And the simplest thing to fucking do is just kind of see me. You'd know. It would tell you, for fuck's sake. That Phil is absolutely deceiving everyone here by claiming he doesn't know if it's the same person as the first person or not, you know? If it's different details, it's a different person. Anyway, you guys are now going to fucking guess what Phil does right after this fucking shout out here.
And I appreciate your support. On a night like tonight particularly. When everything is uncertain and stressful, and the trolling is very annoying, I appreciate you supporting the content. Thank you for that.
You'll never guess.
Oh, okay. Now I can concentrate on the game. But I will say this. I do still want someone on Kick to support the stream tonight.
Yeah, that's right. He apparently hit the goal he wanted to hit with all this fucking fake tip stuff, you know? And then immediately he keeps on begging anyway. I told you, you'd never guess it.
Have been kicks, and thank you to Not Jeremy Hambley, Lambo Calrissian, Zanzibar Nights. I believe someone else earlier did kicks as well. By the end of this stream, I want a sub on Kick. God damn it. On the end of this stream, I want a sub. It's absolutely ridiculous that there's only one or three subs all week. That is ludicrous.
Luda! For God's sake. What the fuck? So yeah, Phil had been given, going by his own testimony, if you want to believe Phil's own words, he received like fucking like $90 odd or something, $95 odd in tips. Anonymous tips at that. You know? The reality is the next stream failed him, he didn't hit the goal, he pretended to. There's no fucking way. You know, he didn't fucking hit the goal. You know. There ain't no fucking way. Christ alive, man. Okay, anyway, it's time for us now. It's the bad man awake yet. There is no sign of the bad man whatsoever. Wow, he is very late today. Anyway, we have a couple of things to watch before the Snot Brunel compilation. Before we watch the Snot Brunel compilation for yesterday, first of all, I must show you a video made by Repsy. Repsy put together a compilation of DSP overhyping Forza 6 with the wheel for a whole year. You know? And his timestamps and everything here throughout the whole fucking video here. Phil was hyping up using the wheel for a whole year. Because first of all, of course, the first point of him talking about the wheel was using it for truck sim. But basically from June onwards of last year, Phil talked about fucking playing Forza with the wheel. So he spent all, and it's May now, so he spent like 11 months, almost a whole year. He was telling his audience that he was looking forward to playing Forza Horizon with his steering wheel. Only to then just say, you know, fuck it guys, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. I don't think it'll do well for me. You know? I'm going to put this compilation at 1.5 speed. because at the end of the day, it's still DSP's. You know, we got to make sure it's speed up. So there we go. But yeah, here is the Ripsies compilation of Phil hyping up the wheel for a year just to fucking do a bait and switch.
And Jay-Z says, are you going to buy a wheel for Truck Sim? Right now, we're only doing Truck Sim once a week. If we play Truck Sim and it ends up becoming a really big thing, maybe I will. Right now...
Oh, Phil is saying the stream's going to be late, apparently. What reason? Why? Has somebody asked him why he's fucking astronomically late to his own stream? Surely he should have a good excuse or a good reason for that.
I don't know if I want to spend $300
It's unprofessional!
plus on a wheel for something that we're only doing once a week, you know? People have been asking me, am I going to get a wheel and a pedal for this? To be honest, because I want to be honest with everyone, I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical that these streams are going to continue to do as well as they've done. So far, we've done 3 of them. This is the 4th one. And every time we've played the game, we've actually hit the support goal, all right? So to be honest, that's awesome. But I'm skeptical that it's going to keep up, and here's why. A lot of things that I do the first few times do well, and then after a few times, people think it's not special anymore, and then it kind of dies out with popularity. So I'm not confident in investing a bunch of money, because people have been telling me that accessories for this thing are like $300 to get like a wheel and pedal combo. I'm not confident that it's worth that level of investment unless we know that we're going to be hitting the goals. All right, so I'm just being honest here. If we have another 2 streams where we hit the support goal, I will buy a wheel and pedal combo for this game, but only if we hit 2 more. All right. If I had a wheel accessory, right? If I had the wheel accessory, then I would be able to do this easily. I could drive with one hand, but it's very hard to drive with one hand on a controller. Okay. Like I said, if we hit the goal for support tonight and next week during the stream, I will commit to buying a wheel and pedal. Okay, but we gotta hit the goal 2 more times. Then I know that at least we have some long-term commitment. I'm nervous that when this game's gonna fall off, I'm spending money on it and then no one's gonna show up and support it. So I wanna be sure if I'm spending hundreds of bucks on an accessory that is worth it. And now Based Alpha Real just gifted 5 subs on Kit. So now that's another 25 bucks. So now we're up to 176. We got about 10 minutes left on the stream. And I committed to you guys, well, first off, let's just get this out of the way, okay? We did it. We hit a goal tonight. The goal was probably to spend around 200 bucks on a wheel and pedal set. I'm not convinced that long-term people are going to like this as much as they do now. Probably another few streams, maybe it'll start to peter off in support and interest, right? Probably the next one, because I'll have a pedal and a wheel. People will really like it, you know what I mean? But after that, it might start to peter out. So, like I said, if we double the goal tonight, I will invest more. In fact, how about this? If we hit 300 bucks tonight, I will commit everything I make tonight to the wheel and pedal. I'll spend 300 bucks or more if we hit 300 tonight. But we got to hit 300 tonight. If not, DC steering wheels and pedals to see what they have. Now, I committed to getting one, and I am going to get one. I want to get one actually probably for like next week or whenever we do Truck Sim, okay? But I'm being told the best one or the one that I should get is very expensive, like $300. And I'm like, dude, that's so much money to commit if I don't actually know what's going to happen, if it's going to, you know, stay in the rotation and something people are going to like or not. But in addition to that, it sucks that it just so happens that now that I'm about to go look for a peripheral and spend a bunch of money on it, I've had 3 freaking incredibly slow streams for support. So let's pick it up. How about this? Right now, I will say this, because people are already talking about it in the chat. This Logitech G29 wheel, that's like $300. Ladies and gentlemen, if we hit the support goal right now on this stream, I'll buy the Logitech wheel right now. If we hit 300 bucks of support on this stream, I will get the top of the line G923 wheel. I will do it if we hit another goal on this stream at 2:30. So we didn't hit the extended goal, but it is what it is. We hit the first goal. I will be getting one of the Logitech wheels. I just got to figure out which ones. You guys said there were 2 different models. One's PlayStation, one's PC, right? Oh my lord. This thing, it's heavy as shit. It's got to have like weights in the bottom or something. Probably so that it doesn't wiggle around. There's only one sticker on here. Now,
this is also before Phil started lifting weights, even though he claims he's been working out for 2 years now or something.
I have to take this off the table, which is a pain. Like I have to unscrew it, unplug it. Everything's plugged into it, so I have to unplug everything. With like a million things plugged into it. What a pain. Like I'm trying to think, how can I do this without it being a giant convoluted mess? But it just is. Like I don't think there's an easy way to do this. Now, I actually have a high-end driving sim setup. And so people started bombarding me with suggestions. They're like, Phil, you should play iRace or iRacer. Phil, you should play the bus driver simulator where you drive around getting fares and stuff.
Like, he was given a whole of good suggestions to use that wheel for, and his one concern was that if he fucking did those games, he would not play those games very well because they're online multiplayer games, and people would laugh at him being beaten by other fucking people. Like, it's a strange fucking ego thing. Like, nobody's expecting him to fucking be an incredible fucking racing fucking driver or anything, you know what I mean? But they're giving them great suggestions for games, and Phil's like, nah, people are just suggesting these games because the trolls want to see me fail at a game and do bad at a fucking game. Yeah, like we've never fucking seen that ever before in our fucking lives.
Phil, you should play, what was the one? F1 2025, I think, was one of them, which I don't even know. Phil, you should try Forza Horizon and the other Forza games. You know, try both Forza games that are available on PC and try those. So I started getting like bombarded with suggestions of things that I should check out with my new racing wheel. Okay? I really do like this wheel. I just hope that we can, over time, find, like, I hope new games come out that'll use it. You know what I mean? Like, I was really hoping they were going to announce the new Forza Horizon at the Xbox Showcase, and they're like, oh, it's coming next year. Oh, come on, but I just bought the wheel.
Oh, there it is right there. There he is now, on record from last year, saying he really is looking forward to using that wheel with the new Forza game.
I'm dying to play, you know, a good new game on this now. You know, I like the sim stuff, but I feel like we're going to be waiting a while. You know what I mean? I do. I feel like we're going to be waiting a while for, like, a big, high-profile new game for this thing. Richmond Phoenix has future racing games with the setup. Yes, right now we're still doing truck sim. That will stay in the schedule for now. We have possibilities of any Forza game. You know, any Forza Horizon or Forza Motorsport. They're on Game Pass. We could easily jump into those. Outside of that, it seems like the games are hit or miss. Like, some people have suggested games, but when we look into them, it didn't look like they would really work for the streams. That's why we tried Taxi Life, but I'm down for suggestions. Oh, no. Oh! I want to play it. I want to play it with my wheel. I'm excited now. That's definitely going to be a big game that I'll be playing with my driving setup, you know? That'll get some good use out of it. We played the previous ones, but when the new Forza Horizon comes out on my new setup with the wheel and pedals and everything, I think that'd be really cool. Exactly. Hopefully we get information on the new Forza Horizon soon. That would be a great one to do with the wheel setup. Yeah. Forza Horizon 6, that one I'm excited for. Wanna know why? Because I actually have a setup now where I can do a driving game well. We're gonna have the wheel, the pedal, the shifter. We're gonna be playing Forza Horizon 6 with actual driving controls, which I think is going to be absolutely sick. Plus, of course, on my gaming PC and my current setup, I think the game's gonna look and perform amazing. So that's really exciting. I'm excited for Forza Horizon 6. I love the Forza Horizon series, and the fact that this time around, I'll now be playing it on PC with my wheel accessory.
Forgot to mention, I have a new voice for TTS.
And he tipped £3.72. I like to creep around my home and act like a goblin. I don't know why, but I just enjoy doing this. Maybe it's my way of dealing with stress or something, but I just do it about once every week. Generally, I'll carry around a sack and creep around in a sword.
I have a feeling that there was more to that message. Maybe a bit of a creepypasta of sorts. That voice probably is called Justin. It's an American English voice on Streamlabs. It's called Justin. Yeah. so yeah. People are saying that's apparently a guy's American voice. I don't know any girls called Justin. You know, I've never known a female called Justin in my life. Apparently, it's a guy. I mean, I assume Justin is a dude. You know, and that's on Streamlabs. That is the voice of Justin. So there you go. But thank you, Andy, for the tip. Good stuff indeed. Cheers for that. You like to keep around that like a goblin. You know what I mean? I don't understand. Like, what do you mean? How do goblins act? I can't even think how goblins act, because it doesn't depend on what sort of goblin, like, there's like different, like, I mean, different kinds of fantasy have different types of goblins, don't they? You know? Like, it's like, I mean, and I can't even imagine, I can't even picture what a standard goblin fucking act would be like, you know? But yeah, there you go. I mean, each to their own, you know? I mean, each to their fucking own, of course, you know? But but yeah, thank you very much for the tip, very kind indeed, and so yeah. And then that is the new TTS voice that I'm using for now. If you don't like it, then I can also change it, of course. But I thought I'd give it a wee trial run anyway.
The Forza Horizon series, and the fact that this time around, I'll now be playing it on PC with my wheel accessory, the pedal. It'll be like actually driving a car. That's a really cool thing. All right, I'm very excited for that. And
areas to explore, and that will be a true accomplishment. Throughout that journey, all of Japan outside the Horizon Festival is yours to explore at your own pace.
So this trailer is spoiling Forza. Now we know the game's in Japan.
So,
what's going to be interesting about this is probably going to be the first game of 2026 I use my steering wheel for. I haven't really done that with my new setup yet, and I'm curious. The wheel here on the new desk and the pedals, I'm going to have to adjust the monitor. It's going to look more like I'm really driving a car now. I'll probably have to adjust the camera, because I'll be more leaning back like this now, rather than, you know, I used to play just like this, but I'm going to be like leaning back like I'm actually in a car seat. It'll be pretty interesting. Here, when will we bust out the racing wheel again? I don't know. Depends. I would say guaranteed would be Forza Horizon 5, or is it 6? Whatever the next one is, I think it's 6. That's the guaranteed next time. Forza 6, Forza Horizon 6, I am playing in May, absolutely. And I'll have the wheel accessory that I'll be using when I do it. Absolutely. Forza 6 with the new wheel, yes. When Forza 6 comes out next week, or, well, I can't speak. Let's try this again. When Forza Horizon 6 comes out in May, there we go. I'm going to be playing it with the wheel, the Logitech wheel and pedal. That's how I'm going to play it right here with my new setup. So it'll be pretty cool. That's right, I'll be using the wheel, the Logitech wheel, to play Forza Horizon 6. I will be. Steve Gaming asked, will I play Forza Horizon 6? Indeed, I will. It is on Game Pass Ultimate. I'll be playing it with my Logitech wheel and pedal, so I'll be actually driving like a real car when I play it.
So many lies!
I'll be very interested to see how that turns out. How will it run on my PC, you know? How will it control? It should be a fun experience. I don't know how long we'll play it for, but I'm definitely going to give it a shot. May 19th, 1 week from Tuesday, Forza Horizon 6. I know a lot of people are interested in that because they want to see, number one, how's that going to look on my current setup, because Forza Horizon has always looked amazing, but now with my gaming setup on PC and everything, that's going to be interesting. Plus, I'm going to be using the wheel and the pedals. I'm not going to be using the controller this time around, so that's going to be pretty unique for me to be actually doing a driving game with an actual wheel and pedal accessory. That's really going to stand out different. I'm not getting the premium edition of Forza. I'm getting it on Game Pass like everybody else, so I'll be playing it when it actually comes out a little over a week from now. I think it's a week from tomorrow. That's when I'll be playing it. And yeah, I'm going to have to dig into the closet and dig out the wheel and the pedals, which haven't been out for a long time. So I'm going to have to dig those out and start hooking them up again and getting them to work, which could be daunting. I haven't done it in a bit. We'll have to see. Forza Horizon 6 is coming out. Or is it 7? Whatever the new Forza Horizon is, I don't even remember. I think it's 7, right? And so I'm going to try that with my wheel, okay, my actual Logitech wheel and pedals. We're going to test it, and we're going to see how it plays. I'm excited for that. Forza Horizon 6 is a yes. I'll be using that with my wheel. Remember, I have the,
Every time he mentions the fucking wheel, he simulates fucking how he drives. It's fantastic, yeah. Every time he mentions it, yeah, show us the wheel animation again, Phil. Show us you pretend to fucking drive. It's like we can see the wheel right there. Thank God they fucking acted out what it's like to fucking use a steering wheel. Otherwise, I would have had no fucking idea what he's talking about.
Logitech wheel and pedals that I used last year for Truck Sim, so we're going to be trying it with that. That's next Tuesday. And then Luza asks, will I be playing Forza 6? Yes. You mean Forza Horizon 6? Yes, playing it Tuesday when it comes out. The only people who have access to it right now are those who bought the advanced edition for a lot of extra money. I don't want to do that. I just want to play it on Game Pass. So I'm going to be playing it on Tuesday when it actually releases. And I will be using my Logitech wheel and pedals. And
again, I'm in the wheel. It's like, hey, look at me driving. Me.
I have the shifter, but I'm going to probably just leave it on automatic. But I'll have the setup. I'll have it here ready to
So he spent almost a whole year promising his audience that he was going to be playing this game with a steering wheel. And all of a sudden, it's like, you know what, fuck this game, I'm not playing it anymore. Other content creators fucking got it earlier than I fucking did. You know? And I don't want to play it anymore. I don't want to fucking go into my fucking closet and get a steering wheel out anymore. I'm too fucking lazy to fucking do that. I'm too fucking cheap to buy the game when it fucking first came out. You know? And I got ruined and I got spoiled with content or whatever because other fucking people are playing the game because they fucking paid money to play the fucking game. Whatever. He just turned into some sort of salty bitch, but he promised his audience for a year. A whole year of over-promising and then finally under-delivering.
to go. First time I'll actually be using that with my setup of, you know, monitor here and everything. I haven't used it since I had this new setup, so it'll be cool to have the new desk and everything set up like that and see how it works. Tuesday, we're going to start with Forza Horizon 6. Now, the interesting thing about this is that I'm going to be playing that with the wheel and pedals. It's my Logitech wheel that I was using for Truck Sim last year, and pedals and the shifter, so it'll actually be like I'm driving a real car for the first time in an actual driving game like that. That'll be neat. I'm going to say Forza is supposedly out, but it's just early access for premium pre-orders. That's right. Like, Forza Horizon has always been a Game Pass game. So Forza Horizon 6, I'm going to play on Game Pass Ultimate, and it comes out Tuesday. Now, you might say, well, how are people already playing it? Well, they either got it for free, because they were, you know, they'd be special selected promoted influencers who are going to kiss the game's butt and say it's the best game ever. Or they paid extra. But I think it's like $15 to $20 extra to play it early. Why would I pay that when I'm already getting it on Game Pass on Tuesday? What's the rush? So we'll play it on Tuesday and go from there. Tomorrow is the premiere of Forza Horizon 6. I'll be playing it on Game Pass on the Xbox app, and I'll be using this controller, the Razer Wolverine Pro. And before you say, well, why aren't you going to use the Steam controller? Well, because I'm going to be playing it through the Xbox app because it's a Game Pass game. So I have to use this controller. Steam controller won't work with it. Okay? Well, why aren't I using the wheel? Well, we talked about this yesterday. I'm not convinced that Forza Horizon 6 is going to do very well. Now, I could very well be wrong, but Xbox, in a very desperate attempt to get people to care about their games again, literally gave Forza Horizon 6 to anyone who asked for it. Like, I'm not kidding. There are creators who get like 100 viewers on a stream. They gave it to them. And they...
Let's see how many viewers Phil has currently. 56. Wow. Those are some big numbers, Phil. Look at you. I guess you can't really compete with those fucking streams that have over 100 viewers, can you? Oh well.
Gave them the early copy with all of the extras. So this game got monstrously overexposed over the weekend. Everyone played it because every creator got it free. Not me, because I don't ask for games, but everyone who asked did get it. So because of that, most people have already seen the game, and most people already have got the opinion that the game's just okay. It's very similar to the last few Forza Horizons. It doesn't really add anything. The graphics are nice, that's about it. I predict we'll probably have a good time with the first stream, but after that, I don't think we're going to really care. Maybe we'll do like one more stream and then the appeal will die out. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong and we play it and everyone likes it, then I would consider lugging that giant wheel and pedals and everything out of the closet and getting them hooked up and trying the game out with them. But I'm not going to do that if it's a game that we play once and we're bored with. You know what I'm saying? So we'll give it a try tomorrow and see what happens and go from there. I just received a $1 tip and someone says, that means you're playing Lego Batman on Monday then. Lego Batman doesn't come out on Monday. Lego Batman comes out on, I believe, very near the end of the month. Hold on. Oh, It comes out way earlier than I thought. All right, so Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight will begin on Sunday when I return. It'll be our first game back. I want to check out this whole Lego Batman that you just told me about. Can I actually play it tomorrow? If that's the case, I might not play Forza. I might just skip it. I want to play Lego Batman. I could get it. Would you guys prefer that I start Lego Batman tomorrow over Forza and say forget Forza? Who cares about it? I would much rather play Lego Batman than Forza. But I have to get the better edition, but you can get it for cheaper. And then if you still want me to play Forza, we can try it later. But like I said, I'll be honest, I think all my hype for Forza is completely gone because they spoiled the living shit out of the game over the weekend by giving it away to everyone. So I don't even care about it anymore. Like, the game was completely ruined by Xbox's idiotic marketing efforts, and I just don't give a fuck about it. I think they ruined it for everybody. I think that's what we'll do then. I can get it, yeah. I can get Lego Batman. It's if I get it, you know, I'm not getting it directly from Steam, but if you get it from one of these other sites, it's much cheaper, and then I can play it early. We can play it tomorrow. Yeah, they spoiled the whole game. Like, they gave it to influencers so early, and all the influencers were so hungry for fucking views, they played the whole game over the weekend. So all the big surprises in the game are ruined already. So there's no point in playing it. I'm serious. Like, it's more like a casual game now. Like, I just don't care anymore because they kind of ruined it. Like, it's just idiotic the way that they did it, but that's how they did it. So, oh well. We're going to change the schedule for tomorrow on the fly. Thank you for telling me about this. All right, let's do our next poll. Tomorrow we're doing Lego Batman. Screw Forza. We'll play Lego Batman. Seriously. We're going to play Lego Batman, which I didn't know was available to be played earlier. I would much rather be playing Lego Batman tomorrow than Forza. Forza, I'll be honest with you, since the way that Xbox did this, where they gave it to every fucking streamer and influencer over the weekend, the game got massively overexposed, and honestly, I just don't care about it. I'm being real with you. Like, I just don't care about the game, like, at all. I think they fucked up by basically selling out and trying to shill out the game all weekend. The entire game got spoiled on the internet, and no one really cares about it anymore. So honestly, sorry, just keep the camera. Honestly, I just don't really care about Forza. So that's perfect, you know? And Forza, I'll be honest, I just don't even care about it. And I think that you know, I actually was pumped for it until the entire game got just put all over the internet. I already know about, like, all, like, guess what?
Shut up, you fucking boring bitch. Phil apparently finally started talking on a stream.
Doing a stream?
He is very late, though. You know, so yeah, we'll have, like, microphone-only segment from Phil. We'll have it on pause and my brother, so, you know, just, but he is very late today. And I don't think he's explained why yet. But, yeah, we'll just... Oh, yeah, shut up, you bastard. The bad man speaking. But yeah, I'll put him on pause right there. We'll put it on 1.5 speed. And we shall then go back to the empty compilation of Phil over-promising and under-delivering playing Forza Horizon 6 with the wheel.
You get to do a giant, epic set piece where you race a Gundam. Well, that would have been cool if it just happened in the fucking game. But instead, they put it all over the internet over the weekend before the game was even fucking released because they gave the game away to everyone. So I don't care anymore. Like, wow, that was like the...
Didn't Gundam actually respond to your tweet, Alex? I think that happened, actually. Let me see if I can find this for you guys. hold on a second, yeah. Because Alex made a fun tweet about, you know, Phil getting beat off as a Gundam in the game. And I think it's a Gundam actually responded to it. Let me see if I can pull up a tweet here. I'm just scrolling up my member Discord, but there's been... My member Discord is surprisingly, I mean, sometimes it gets a bit quiet, sometimes it's very active, so it's like it takes a while to find what I want to find. I will find you. I'm looking for the tweet, and I think I found the tweet there. Yeah, there it is. I found the fucking thing. There we go. And yeah, and it's a Gundam that respond to you, Alex, you know? So this is Alex's tweet here. DSP changed his schedule to not play Forza because he saw spoilers of people playing it. The only spoiler I've seen is the Gundam race. So I can think of this being the real reason. Well, finishing in second place. It's a Gundam in first place, you know. DSP crying about bugged fucking racing mechanics. And the man himself is a Gundam. Phil robbed us of watching him use the wheel that he now owns for no reason. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. I'll be the 220th person to like that. I'm fucking 220.
And that's somebody right there who's already got a compromised moral compass.
I could have sworn I liked that already, but there you go. Finally, I got it like that. Good stuff. Your niece is in London right now and got her photo taken with Lego Batman. Nice. What the fuck happened to this dog? I mean, do you want me to show it, Sonny, or will I not bother? I don't want to, like, you know, it is your family after all here, you know what I mean? So I don't know about showing, like, I mean, if you're okay with it, then fair enough, you know. If you're sure, you know. Alright, so Sonny's niece is currently doing a world tour of London. And they got a photo next to the Tower Bridge with Lego Batman. And then they got another photo taken also next to Lego Batman. You know? They're both Lego Batman, they're just different kinds of Lego Batman. So there we go. So yeah. Isn't this the same niece that got attacked by a seagull or something? And went viral because of it or something? So there we go. Yeah, so this is a Tower Bridge in London, by the way. Some people call this London Bridge. That's not London Bridge, it's Tower Bridge. Very easy to get your bridges all confused in London, you know what I mean? There's quite a few of them, you know. There's also like Westminster Bridge as well, not like jazz, you know what I mean? But yeah, look at me fucking pretending to be a fucking expert in fucking London. Been like fucking 2 times, but there you go. Your niece got 1 million views by getting attacked by a seagull. Fuck me, man. There we go. They went viral without even trying. But there you go. Batman little displays in London. So there you go. Big ups to Sonny's niece for enjoying their time over here in the UK. So there we go. Seagulls are bastards. Seagulls are absolute cunts, you know. I swear they fucking aim their shites. I am convinced they aim their shites.
The big surprise. Well, I don't care about it now. I don't even want to play it. So hopefully you're here to chill with Phil in Batman. And if you were wanting Forza, I apologize. I really do wish that things went down differently, to be honest with you. I do wish that Xbox wasn't so desperate right now for attention that they didn't overexpose their game the way they did. Like, I'm not even kidding. I just... All I saw over the weekend was Forza. Well, I don't care now. You've actually bothered me by overexposing your game on the internet so badly, I don't care about it anymore.
I would disagree with that, Steve. I would say there's a human fucking nest in that seagull's fucking home underneath them. You're not underneath, you know, they're not on top of your home, you're underneath their home. I would say they have the power in that fucking dynamic right there.
Like, let me put it this way. I wasn't even looking for it, and I already know that when you play Forza Horizon 6, you have to do stunts where you hit things in the environment that are Japanese culture related, like a giant bowl of ramen or, you know, things like that. Hit a big thing of sashimi. Oh, race.
The seagull hasn't paid. No, the fucking spiders, they don't pay rent. Fuck off.
It's the Gundam. Ooh, you know, I already know all of it. Like, that's stupid because that's what you want to do when you're playing the game. You don't want to know the whole game before it's out. But I do, because it was all over social media, because they did it on purpose. They gave out so many copies. Like, I'm not even kidding. They probably gave out like 10,000 copies of the game to try to get every creator playing the game over the weekend for free, which they all did. You know, they're all desperate for views, and it overexposed the game massively, and I just don't really care about it anymore. You know,
I think the game has... I mean, I might be wrong here, but I think the game has like 2 million sales. You know?
I don't. We might still play it. I'm just in no rush. I'm getting some super chats. I get, you know, all kinds of support from them. But on the kick side, it's like usually 1 or 2 particular people, if I'm lucky. Every once in a while, someone will drop something, and I'm very grateful for when someone does. But it's weird that I'm putting the exact same content out on 2 sites. And on one side, people love the content and are incredibly supportive of it. And on the other side, people are toxic trolls who just sit there and shit all day and don't actually support it. Do you see the difference? And I don't think it's me, because it's the same content. I think it's 2 different groups of people. One who's positive-minded, who watch things they like, and one that are mentally deficient morons who mouth drool all day and crap on things they don't like. Like, on the YouTube side...
It's funny you can't mention, like, seagulls, because it reminds me, there's a channel on YouTube, and it probably exists on other fucking platforms as well. There's a fucking guy who every day, or every other day, whatever, feeds seagulls from his fucking, like, window. It's almost got little folding windows where it can go like fucking completely flat, and a seagull will fly in towards the window until you like feed it like fucking actual, you know, like you'll get like fucking nice like fucking fish or something or whatever, you know what I mean? It's a couple of them it fucking feeds, you know, which is bizarre. I mean, it's kind of weird. Is it kind of cool sometimes to fucking have that sort of interaction with like a wild animal? Yes, but you're in danger of them relying on you, you know. I mean, I can understand like it's cool to do it sometimes, but there is a risk. Obviously, you don't want to actually fucking domesticate these fucking wild animals in case they fucking rely on you too fucking much, you know. Because then they can't really they might fucking not bother trying to fend for themselves as much, you know. So I don't know, but yeah, it's kind of interesting to see those fucking things. You know what I mean? It's a risk to it as well if you fucking do it too often.
People are happy. They're like, ooh, you're playing Batman today? This is excellent. We've loved your Batman playthroughs of yesteryear. It's cool you're doing that. Plus, we've watched you play, you know, Lego games before. Those are usually chill experiences. Great decision. On the kick side, it's like, well, how do we say that what Phil's doing today is wrong? Oh, we wanted Forza. We want Subnautica 2. We want the wheel, the wheel, the wheel. They sound like 5-year-olds whining and screaming for things that don't even make logical sense. Like, in what universe do you think that me playing Forza Horizon 6, an insanely repetitive driving game, where all you do is mini challenges, drifting challenge, speed trap challenge, boring mini race, boring, and then finally you get to do one thing interesting, like every 3 hours, there's a big set piece race, right? Like, racing the Gundam, it would probably be pretty cool. You know, any of the big things they do, but the problem is with Forza, most of the game is repetitive grinding. It's not even a great formula for a streamer. It's more for someone who, I like racing, and I want to get this cool open world content out of this game, and I can really milk the game for tons of gameplay. That's where Forza Horizon excels. Not really for content creation or streaming, because it's too repetitive to be that interesting for a content creator or a streamer, especially those barn cars you gotta find. Those are a pain in the ass to find, and you could spend upwards of an hour sometimes looking like needle in a haystack for this barn car that you need, and it's a major pain. Okay, I know because I've already streamed these games. So anyone who's pretending and is like, oh, Phil really made the wrong choice, he should have played Forza, it's mostly disingenuous. There's a few people who like Forza, and I get it, because I see a few people on the YouTube side too, they're disappointed, they're like, oh, Phil decided against Forza, that kind of sucks. But you gotta understand, I'm trying to make what's the best choice overall for the stream. The Lego Batman playthrough is gonna resonate with a lot more people, and we get to play it early, and actually play it rather than late, playing it on Sunday, playing a few days early is a better choice than me just playing the same game that every...
It's not really playing it early, though, is it? You could have fucking played Forza early. You chose not to because you're a cheap bastard.
One has been playing over the weekend. But again, the kick side has to be the contrarian negative jerk, so everything I do is wrong. That's because most of them are Kino Casino viewers, and I'm not stupid, I know that. But this bizarre misconception about, oh, you're making monstrous profits on the Kick Partner program because I have, what, 50 to 80 viewers, most of which are trolls every day? No, I make a few bucks on that. And like I said, it adds up because I stream so much, but it's not something massively significant or something that I should be overly grateful for. Like I said, I make way more on YouTube viewership and YouTube contributions than I do on Kick. And it sucks because at one point, the Kick stuff was doing well, and then at some time, I guess people just decided, oh, we're just going to sit here and troll all day and not even support the content.
You don't... You repeatedly fucking bash Kick, and you fucking... You obviously don't care for them. You're only streaming on Kick purely for financial gain. There is no merit to people fucking trying to show you any joy or fucking compassion on Kick. They get nothing from it out of it whatsoever. You know, it's like your YouTube audience fucking hate that you stream on Kick. And the reason you won't give up is because you might get some extra money out of it fucking every now and again.
And I can't make people support the content, you know what I mean? It's frustrating because they were one of the major elements that made last night's stream so toxic, you know? It's annoying. I want to put out good content, but how can I put out good content when they're purposefully, basically sabotaging every poll and then just saying what they just voted for is bad? Yeah, you voted for it. So you're the idiot. Okay, Darkside Stupid did another $2 super chat and said something stupid. Thanks for $2.
So, yeah. What a fantastic video from Ramsey. What a fantastic fucking video from Ramsey. A whole year, practically. A whole year of Phil over-promising the wheel will come back. Forza Horizon. I can't wait to play Forza Horizon with my wheel. A whole year hyped only for Phil to then give the big bait and switch and say, fuck that shit, I'm out. Classic DSP. Some things never fucking change, you know? But there we go. Anyway, guys, now we have a Stop Vanilla compilation to enjoy. Covering your Steve's antics, you know. And, yeah, also highlights him failing to hit the goal on both streams, even though he pretended to hit the goal on Saros.
Now let's play the game!
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
I have been sent a picture from Steve. I think he took a picture of his landlord, the seagull. Hold on. let me. I assume this is okay to share on stream, by the way, Steve. I assume. Let me ask you that before I do anything too drastic here. You know, I like to be sure these things before I just like show it on stream. You know what I mean? Okay, it's cool. Okay, no worries. I'll pull up then. Hold on, 2 seconds. I will get it shown for you right now. Hold on, 2 seconds. Let me just give me a second here.
You're still in mission 1.
Hold on.
No, I'm not gonna let you lie. I know you're lying.
So hold on, 2 seconds.
I know you're lying.
Okay. Here we go. So this is Steve the Dead Landlord.
He is not a real person.
And Steve included a caption with this picture saying, "Pay Haven the rental cost you free old unfeathered shitbag." So there we go. This bird fucking knows it owns a shit, you know. he knows. I'm the looking over this fucking peasant fucking rental fucking. You're just fucking, you know, staying here temporarily. This is my fucking domain. Pay my bills. That bird knows they can wake me up any time. Like, most landlords are the same. Most landlords are the exact fucking same. Is that the same guy that robbed the store? Is this the bird that fucking stole a pack of crisps? Yep. Yep. I knew it.
Come in, Lisa.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. There we go. I knew it, that fucking little bastard. I knew. I just fucking knew. Anyway, okay. Let's get back to the stuff. Okay, let's get back to the Stop Bingo compilation covering just these antics, and then we can begin bingo.
Now, notably, you may notice something. If you take a look at my stats for this week on Kick, they're terrible. Now, the week is young. It just started on Sunday, right? But as you can see, basically, I've gotten 3 subs so far all week. 3 subs. Okay? There is a huge toxic element on Kick. It's called the Kino Casino viewer. Because when I started streaming on Kick 2 years ago, I was doing that crossover event with Kino Casino. We were working together and all of that. That's long gone, over a year removed. But a lot of those viewers remain, all right? So they're in there and they're being toxic. I don't care about them being silly and doing memes and spamming emotes and stuff like that. But also, it's been fun to have that kind of element where it's, you know, razzing at the same time. I like that it's very active, that chat moving and stuff like that. It's good. However, it's frustrating when I'm streaming.
I've heard this before so many times. We're going 1.5 for this as well. 1.5 to get through the compilation as well.
And basically, there's zero support from the Kick side, particularly because I do get decent viewership. It's not great because I have a split stream. You know, I stream on YouTube and on Kick. Most of my viewing audience is on YouTube, but I get a consistent audience on Kick. But I don't know what's happened this last couple of weeks. As you've seen, the Kick support has not been very steady. So streaming 2 full days on Kick and basically making $20, yeah, it's frustrating. So hopefully if you're watching on Kick, you will consider contributing in some way and supporting the content today. You know, because that's the whole point of me co-streaming. There's many weeks when I'm living literally paycheck to paycheck, stream to stream, you know, and it's tight and it's all the time. Things are incredibly tight, and I'm hoping I have enough money for my day off this week.
And then Darkside Kim Jong-un with a $5 tip, asking the dumbest question I've ever seen. Oh, you had a good night on Sunday. Why doesn't that count for Monday? Because Sunday isn't Monday. Just because any business has a good day doesn't then mean that they want to have a bad day the next day. It's called common sense. But apparently you don't have any. Here, Darkside Stupid. There's your name, because you're stupid. Thanks for $5.
Please support the stream when I come back. Let's have a well-supported premiere stream for Lego Batman here today, and I'll do some shout-outs when we come back, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you in a few, but in the meantime, enjoy some highlight clips from my history as a content creator. All right, and I will see you after the break.
The panhandler shaking the cup after the money. And I continue to ignore Kick Chat today because Kick Chat, again, being completely uncivilized, acting like animals, spamming complete nonsense in the chat, so I just ignore them. There's no point in me paying any attention to them at all. If anyone actually wants to act normal, you know, you're welcome to, but so far, no dice over there. I mean, look at them. Look at these idiots. So that's why I'm not really engaging with the Kick audience today. They're just morons. So what can I say? They're just, you know, terrible people. Like, geez, wow. Great people, huh? Why do you even exist? All right. I got rid of a few of them, but I'm not going to...
They're not giving you money, so they shouldn't exist. Okay, wow. You don't have a right to live because I want your money. Holy shit, man.
Focus on them. I'm going to focus on positive people. Like, most of the people on YouTube have been great today, besides the one guy making sock accounts, so... Banned. Gone. Forever.
Who's that guy in a hang glider? Ah! Shrek? That's from the second Batman movie. Batman Returns. Whoa.
Just as well we live outside of town, eh? Oh, thanks for helping with the luggage, Bruce.
My pleasure, Alfred. So many memories. No, immediately a bet.
I don't know where they keep coming from.
If you are enjoying...
Goddamn flashbang. Why? I have asked many times to stop being able to not include flashbangs, and I think every time they ignore me. Or just don't even fucking pay attention, I don't know. But yeah, stop Manel, god damn it, stop the flashbangs.
Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. Please consider supporting the stream in some way today, guys. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, kick, subs, and tips, all appreciated. Let's have a great, successful launch stream. Let's go. I'm about to upload, and I'm about to eat, okay? And when I
fuck.
come back later tonight, it will be the premiere, well, not the premiere, excuse me, the continuation of Saros, but tonight we are doing the Fifth World. We haven't even stepped foot into it yet. So we're going to have some big story developments first. We're going to have story cutscenes and the like to play through. And then we're getting to World 5 for the first time. We'll see what it is. I'm sure there's going to be a new weapon that you discover in World 5 like there always is, right? It's work. I don't want to work to eat.
Now, that being said, okay? That being
said,
tonight, if you like Saros, please support the stream. If you like just chilling with me and hanging out, please support the stream. If you like crushing games that are tough and you like me playing them, please support the stream. All right, Saros has kind of been up and down when it comes to support. Sometimes we get a great stream, sometimes not so much. I've kept it in the rotation because in general it's doing all right, but I don't know how it's going to go tonight as a late stream. I would like to keep playing it, but I need to know that people are going to be here to support it, and we have to see how tonight goes. Okay, we're going to hang out for about another 10-15 minutes before we start, and then we'll see what happens. So earlier today, the Lego stream did all right. It didn't do great. It didn't do horrible. It was kind of middle of the road.
$129 is all right. Middle of the road. You know, it was at 150, so I was a bit disappointed. But there's no goals, guys. Don't worry, there's no goals. Why on earth would you think there's goals anymore?
I'm hoping that maybe we'll get more attendance and support as I play more of it. Keep in mind, I played it early, and I actually had 1 or 2 people specifically come by and say, hey, I'm not going to watch you play it now because I want to get it Friday, but I'll be back after that. And I was like, oh, okay. But I had to play it early. If I didn't play it early, I couldn't even play it this week because I'm not here Friday or Saturday. So I kind of had to do it that way.
No, you didn't.
So the Lego stream did all right. Please, let's have a good stream tonight. And I mean attendance, engagement, and support. I mean everything. I don't mean...
No, you just mean support. You wouldn't give a shit, Phil. You would not give a shit if fucking one man and his fucking dog on your stream. There's also a fucking one man and the fucking dog gave like fucking $200.
Oh, no one's here. No one's paying attention. And there's no support. And I don't mean, oh, all of one. I mean, I want to have a nice, well-rounded stream. So
those were great days, weren't they? When Phil Bernal... Okay, it wasn't exactly thrilled with $50 per fucking stream, but he somewhat accepted it as a fucking... It was good enough, you know? He definitely would have preferred $100 per fucking stream, but 50 was like the bare minimum acceptable standard. But Phil, in his unsustainable lifestyle, has gotten so out of hand that if it's not $150 per stream, then we got some major problems in the Snortford.
Let's go.
Beg. There you go. Here's a nice begging session. Help now to pay for the games coming up now. To pay my bills coming up now. Not things in December. Things now.
How about this? I'm going to be as honest as I can with you. We got to get kick support tonight. Guys, I've now streamed 6 streams this week. I have 3...
But I think the deadline has passed for him to get kick payments. Today's Wednesday, so I think Tuesday was the last day for that. Every single Monday and Tuesday in particular, Phil is so fucking... He pushes it so hard, you know? He pushes the kick support thing so fucking much on Mondays and Tuesdays in particular, because Tuesday's the last day for you to support him so he can get paid on Friday from kick, you know? Who fucking cares?
3 subs on kick. Enough. Let's get some subs tonight on kick. For those who are here, let's get some support for the content that I put out for you every single day. Let's get kick support tonight, for sure. No bullshit. No, oh, he's kind of hiding what he really wants. I want kick subs, goddammit, and I want them tonight.
Nope.
This is ridiculous. 3 subs all week. 3 subs. That's it? 3. That's ludicrous.
Luda, did he actually get subs in on kick? There's a thing you can actually track, like super chats and whatever, you know what I mean? But this is as I call, what about kick side? Yeah, Lambo Calrissian. Like, you know, became a fucking sub on kick, so that was like 4, I guess. So that was just 3. I think that was just 3. Yeah, that was just 3 for him. So he got 1. You know, he got like 1. Wow, that'll be fantastic for him, yeah. There you go, Phil. Ask and you shall receive.
Oh my god, he's drinking piss. I'm just going to run and use the bathroom and I'll come back. That way I'm not sitting here like, oh, I got to pee so bad trying to concentrate. But guys, please support the stream tonight. As you can see, we're around 30-something bucks to support. I got a little over an hour left on stream. I already didn't have a great stream earlier today. I had a horrible stream last night.
Boom.
Support while...
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Holy shit, thank you very much, Sonny, for gifting 20 members to the stream. That is extremely kind of you. That's going to be 4 more free spaces. And guys, we started off bingo today with 6 free spaces carried over from yesterday. Because remember, Meth Bear said carry free spaces over. I went and nuked the stream. So the 6 free spaces we had yesterday carried over today. We're starting bingo today with 10 free spaces. because those 20 members are for more free spaces. So thank you, Sonny, for getting 20 members. I can indeed, and those memberships have gone to... Let's see if I can get this. Let's read off in good order here. Fist of the North Star, Graphic TV, Alexandra C, Ryan, FIFO, or is it FIFO, Bibby Gamins, Some Guy, Astrolectra, Dustin Blue, Mad Pretty, Randy Marsh, Integrity, CEO, Guybrush Fleetwood, Coffee Jack, Dan the Man, Local Lolcouse, Beautiful Mess, Indian Boy Peen, Prince of HD, Angel Vibes, and finally, Moot133. So there we go, good stuff indeed. If you got a membership there, make sure you thank Sonny for gifting you a membership, and of course, thank you, Sonny, very much for gifting those memberships. It is very kind of you indeed. Thank you very much for getting the free spaces and supporting the stream. It is greatly appreciated, so cheers for that. 10 free spaces right from the get-go, and maybe you can get more. If we get 25 likes, that's our free space right there. Let's watch the rest of this compilation, and then we can begin bingo afterwards. Apparently, Sonny's seen the future. We need to move the goalpost. Oh, God. Oh, God. That sounds ominous.
Guys, we're getting no support whatsoever from Kick, as you can see. Once again, we still haven't gotten a single sub. It's been 6 streams this week, and we got 3 subs. Please support the stream tonight, okay? Of some way.
His support. So Phil got 2 anonymous tips on the stream. One for like $30 and one for $66. So 2 fake tips totaling almost $100.
Okay, I would appreciate it. I'll be right back. Well, you know what they say. You heard the saying, spread the cheeks, money for weeks.
Oh no! I could tell it was at the stage. He seems fun, but I know that was the end of the stage and I lost a bunch of health. If I had to revive, obviously I'd do better. Seems like a fair boss, right?
I think there's a few people who like it, but they're few and far between at this point. So, let's see what happens in the next hour. Like, I want to keep going considering the amount of time I invested in the game, but I can't do streams for $30. Sorry, I just can't.
Hey, DSP, you gotta get a job.
DSP, get a damn job.
Hey, DSP, Jerome says you need to get a job, dude.
Everybody should work.
Hey, DSP, yo, get a job, dude.
DSP, keep coasting, bud. It'll be all right. Keep coasting, brother.
My time's more valuable than that, and everyone knows it. You know, I do well on streams most of the time.
My time is more valuable than that. Phil, I can't imagine why your time is worth $150 per stream, $300 per day. I mean, is it actually a rude question to ask someone why they need that much money per day? I mean, it's a genuine fucking question. Like, how much money do you guys think you need per day on average just to fucking live? You know? I know it's for me. It's certainly not fucking $300 fucking dollars worth of fucking. I don't need that. That's ridiculous. If you need that per day to fucking live, there is something wrong with your fucking life that is so unsustainable.
This one's not doing it, so what can you do, right? So, if you like the content, please support it tonight. Everything is appreciated. YouTube side, Kick side, everything. Thank you, Zanzibar Nights, for 100 kids. It sure would be great to get 1 sub on Kick. We haven't had a sub in like 3 days. We only have 3 total subs the entirety of the week. I mean, it's pathetic.
Oh my God, he's drinking gin. Yes.
Yeah, Bot Patrol, I don't know what to tell you. So the game lineup is awful. So Pokemon's doing great. Pokemon Fire Red. Okay, Lego Batman is exceptionally good. I played it earlier today. I don't want to hear that you think the game sucks. It doesn't. Maybe you just don't like Batman, but the game is actually quite good. This game...
That's what I mean. I think, to be honest, I would as well. If I was making that fucking much money as well, I'd definitely be a lot comfortable with that, you know. I'll tell you this then. I'll tell you this, Alex, you know. You make a lot more than I do. So yeah, well done to you in that regard, you know. I'm just like fucking like some admin bank worker guy, you know what I mean? So I can't make, I mean, including, if I include bingo earnings as well, I make just over 2,000, you know what I mean? But my main money is my actual job, you know what I mean? That's like, you know, about almost 1,900 net revenue per month, you know what I mean? I don't make a whole lot, you know what I mean? I'm so yeah, you make a lot more than I do, you know? So yeah, the bingo stuff also helps to fucking make sure I pay an extra bill or two.
I will admit, it's a grind. Okay, that one I'll give you. This game is a grind, it's not for everyone. Okay? But what else is there out right now? Forza Horizon, guess what that game is? A repetitive grind. Okay, Subnautica 2, guess what that game is? A repetitive grind. Every game that's out right now is a repetitive grind. Next week we'll have 007. That'll be with something different likely, okay?
Give up. Go get a job. Go get a 9-to-5 job.
That is pretty good that your bills are $700 a month. That's pretty reasonable. I won't say, you know, you've cut back on things since your dad died, and that always sucks, obviously, you know what I mean, that has to happen, but you're managing your finances quite well, you know what I mean, in that regard, you know. Sean Mason says, I got a home bargain, so I'd say £50 per week without bills, of course. That's the thing, you got to bear in mind the bills, you know. It's like, for me, it's like, I try and organise my stuff, so I pay a lot of my things pretty much when I'm paid. So I take care of the kind of priority payments, like my rents, you know what I mean, and then we take care of, like, you know, to get a big shop in as well, and all that shit, you know what I mean, and I'm paying for the council tax and all that crap as well. And yeah, my actual job covers every single necessity that I have, you know. Just about, you know what I mean. So there we go. It's just, but yeah, also I've got things I'm paying off as well, as you guys know. I'm paying off some old debts as well, which is a work in progress over time. And that's what I'm saying, bingo stuff does help pay off some of that stuff a bit quicker, you know what I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you know. But at the end of the day, obviously, you know what I mean, we've all got things. This was like, but Phil though, it's like Phil cannot fucking. He makes sometimes more in a week than like I do a whole month. And he still fucking says he's struggling to fucking get, and he's like pushing fucking hard for kick support and all that shit because he needs that fucking kick money for his day off, guys, and all that shit. It's fucking mental, you know. But yeah, it's just it's always baffling to me why Phil is. I mean, the question, of course, the eternal question: where is the money going? It's no longer WWE champion, so where's the money going? Is it going straight to Amazon for shopping stuff?
And give up on YouTube. And I'm not going to. I'm going to keep plugging at this. I'm going to keep plugging away. I'm going to stay with the support of the people around me.
I received a $35 tip, and this person says, this is for Sorrows, don't drop the game.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I really appreciate that level of support because you have literally like doubled our support for tonight.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I've been a fan since 2011.
Really? Phil actually tells his audience where the money goes. Today, apparently. Well, that should be fucking good to see. I wonder what it'll be. We'll get more Pokemon cards. Or more fucking wrist rests.
Oh, pretty much. But I hope you understand, take a look at tonight, like, it's pretty bad. You know, I really do appreciate that very generous tip. Thank you. Wow. Well, guess what? I just received an anonymous $66 tip, and this person...
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Person says, anonymous, keep the game alive. So we get a briefcase of affluence.
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
Well, thank you, whoever that was. I don't actually know if that was the first tipper either, but that's very nice of you. And I appreciate your support. On a night like tonight particularly, when everything is uncertain and stressful, and the trolling is very annoying, I appreciate you supporting the content. Thank you for that. He has such a giant, inflated, egotistic head. I had to lie about things because I had to protect my ego.
What happened? I don't know what happened.
You jumped off the edge, you stupid bastard.
Yo, where is he? I don't know what hit me. I like the boss. I do like the boss. I do feel like the problem was my charge attack was manual aim. If I had an auto aim charge attack, I think I could have beat him. But I kept missing my charges. Like the whole point of that boss fight is to try to keep absorbing.
All right, I'm gonna eat that snake. I'm gonna suck it down. Ready? Watch this. Suck the snake whole. He just goes like this. He two hands it and he goes, sucks it down for nutrients. It's really good. Yeah, suck the snake. Yum, yum, yum.
So, tomorrow, what are we doing? Tomorrow there'll be another DSP morning show where we will just chill and build up attendance, and then it is the continuation of Pokemon Fire Red post-game. I honestly don't know how much we have left in the post-game. If it's going to be one more stream, two more streams, more than that, we'll see. But it's chill fun no matter what we do. You know, I always have a great time, and even if we happen to finish Pokemon Fire Red, the good news is we have another Pokemon game on deck with champions. So,
are you not afraid of burning people out with too much fucking Pokemon, Phil? This will be the third Pokemon game you've played in a row.
Good Pokemon content coming up soon, starting tomorrow. You know, post-game stuff, fun stuff. I hope you'll join me for that.
Who fucking cares?
This guy's whining like a bitch now.
It's baby Huey Phil is crying over there. Very good. I was crying like where? I'm a whiner. Baby Phil is crying. Yeah, I'm trying to admit it. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
Well, fucking I love it. Right, it's time for us to fucking embrace the bad man. On the bright side, we have 10 free spaces right away from the get-go, so that's good stuff indeed. The very first number I see in chat will be the number that I use to generate today's bingo card. Make sure it's a good one. Hopefully we can get a good, robust full house. And if we get a quick full house, then we can also do a second card as well, and all that jazz as well. I don't think that'll work. I can try it, but I don't think 0 will work. Yeah, it didn't really do anything. Technically, it generated 0 cards, so the card that showed up on screen was the... Now, let's get an actual number. Sean O'Macy. Sean O'Macy says 678. There we go. We'll use that number. So we can actually generate an actual card. Right? There we go. We need Phil to say and do the following for today's bingo stream. We need Phil to say it is what it is. That being said, him giving the prayer hands, him saying absolutely, and by the way. The second row is still talking about food, him laughing, him being on defense mode, him saying so anyway, and would argue. The third row is still using hateful slurs, him burping, him flexing his little arms, him saying unique, and him having dead air. The fourth row is still smacking his lips, him saying friend. Yeah, no, fucking friend.
Fuck you and your friends. No wonder you don't have any friends.
Him saying positive, excited, and him having scat talk. The fifth and final row is giving the thumbs up, him saying variety comment, him touching his hair, and finally Phil hyperfixating on his shirt. So that's the bingo card we have for today's stream. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that Phil commits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds of Phil begs, we also get a free space. If Jade shows up the Phil stream and Phil says hi to Jade, not only do we get a free space for that, but to celebrate a free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
If Satan shows up the Phil stream and Phil says hi to his good buddy Satan, not only do we get a free space for that, but to celebrate a free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
Those are some of the ways that Phil can help us get free spaces for bingo, but you guys are also in charge of ways we can get free spaces too. For example, for every 5 new or renewed members we have for the bingo stream, we get a free space, and that's how we got 4 more today because Sonny gifted 20 members. For every 5 super chats of any level whatsoever, we get a free space. For every £5 in tips, we get a free space. And we had a tip earlier on from Andy for about, £3. I'll call it £4. It was like £3.72, so I'm going to call it £4. So yeah, every £5 in tips we get a free space. Andy's tip, I'm rounding up to £4, you know what I mean? So another £1 tip, we get a free space for that regard as well, because every £5 in tips we get a free space. There is, of course, a nickel button option. If that happens, well, but we'll talk about it, unless it's fucking late on the stream, we may have a debate about it, you know what I mean? But yeah, the nickel button option is a possible option as well, and we can decide what happens later on. But of course, in my opinion, the best way to get free spaces on the bingo card, for you guys anyway, is to like the stream. 25 likes on the bingo card gets us 1 free space. 50 likes gets us 2 more free spaces. 75 likes gets us additional 3 free spaces. And 100 likes on bingo get us 4 more free spaces on top of all of that. So there we go. And every time we get a free space, courtesy of you guys liking the stream, we celebrate with an animation to reward ourselves of getting a free space for you guys liking the stream. Apparently we're very close to it, we have 22 likes. So 3 more likes on a bingo stream would get a free space for that. So there we go. You guys are in charge of some ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. So there we go. There are some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to the AI marble Phil Bonnell Pig's playing it all for us right now. Take it away, you weird dick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day, and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
There you go. If you haven't yet got a comment locked in that bingo community post, make sure you do it now. Sean O'Macy, for example, very recently left their fucking comment on that post, and they had their marble added that very day. Not only that, they fucking nearly won a race. They were top 10 in the most recent marble race, so there we go. You can win one of these prizes. We'll say we get a full house on bingo, we'll celebrate for marble race, and the winning marble, we'll spin the wheel and we'll see what the marbles could possibly win. You could win a Scottish soundboard pass, you can win an intro shout out, you could win a marble ticket, you can get a full house ticket as well. The current prize winners include people like Fear Monarch, who's got a Scottish soundboard pass which expires today, by the way. You also have SD1593, a Roach Bait, who have full house tickets, which also expire today. You got Mad Max with a full house ticket as well. Teresa Young with her own full house ticket. And Dreamlands and Dapper Dragon also have a Scottish soundboard pass, you know? So there we go. Plenty of people with prizes right now, but some of those are going to expire at the end of the day. So there you go. I think I've covered all the bases, not jazz. There's only one thing left for me to do before we start playing bingo today, and that is for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Hello there.
On that Obi-Wan Kenobi style note, it is time for us to start playing bingo. Microphone only for the first part because Phil started the stream very late. But also, yeah, so mic only for the first part. Here we fucking go. Good fucking luck. Apparently, it's going to be a fucking rough one.
The music we have, I changed it to the relaxing playlist, and I'm like, ooh, like this music's perfect for a stressful morning, right? It really is. So
you've had a stressful morning, Phil. How so?
Anyway, welcome to the show. Sorry for the late start. Just some stuff out of my control that happened. I made a little bit of a late start. In fact, I still got to run and finish up setup here because I have one or two more quick things I have to do. But I just wanted to let you know I am here, ready to go, ready to chill. It's going to be an exciting day today. First off, a nice DSP morning show to hang out and build up attendance. I have a couple of updates in regards to a few things, all positive news. And then we're going to hang out and do some Pokemon Fire Red. Post-game stuff. I don't know how much more that we have left, but every time that I think I'm like, oh, maybe we're nearing the end, there's like more and more content in the game. So who knows, right? Maybe today will actually be a really fun and lengthy stream of Pokemon Fire Red. I don't know. All right? And it's going to be a good day because later tonight we're also doing a stream where I'm going to pick the games that you guys have basically nominated for new games on the stream. I'm going to be looking through the list of stuff that you guys, got into my wish list. So good day today. Good interactive, fun, chill stuff today. And I hope that you guys are ready. That's see. Oh no, Him again says you still have to catch Mewtwo and other legendaries. Right. We still have. I mean, we're on Island 6 of 7 of the Sevi Islands. I don't even know what's on the 7th island. And then right after that, we have other things to do. So it should be a fun day. All right, guys. I'll be right back. I'm actually just going to run and use the restroom and do one or two quick things, and then we're going to begin and chill and hang out on the morning show. And again, apologies for the slightly late start. Stuff out of my control. Nothing I can do, but it's all good. All right. I'll be right back, and I'll see you in just a sec.
So he was late, but he's not going to tell why he was late. Strange. Don't know why he's not revealing the details, of why he was fucking late. But there you go. Oh, here we go. The bad man. Time for the bad man stuff. Strong start to the card, by the way. A very strong start to the bingo board already, right from the get-go. We have 5 squares ticked off already, which means before we've even properly started and begun, we're 10 away from a full house already.
What is going on, everyone? Good morning and welcome to the DSP Morning Show here on DSP Gaming.
So I think he's wearing some sort of muscle shirt, which has a pattern in the bottom of it. But because you can't really see the whole thing, it just looks like he's wearing a dirty fucking shirt underneath,
I'm some guy. I don't know who I am. I just seem to have wandered into the studio, disheveled and, not prepared. I'm very late today. I apologize for that. Normally the show probably would have been 20 minutes earlier. Just life. Sometimes life gets in the way and annoying stuff happens that you can't control, and then you got to deal with it in the moment. And that's exactly what happened this morning. I did have to deal with a mob of angry vampires that was coming at me, and the problem was I was low on stakes. So I had to run into the garage and take my shovel and snap the wood off.
But Phil, there's no stakes involved. There's never any stakes involved. Plus, what if all the vampires gamed from fucking digging their teeth into you? I'd fucking probably turn them into fucking zombies, for fuck's sake. You're so fucking toxic.
Off and start carving quickly, and then, But anyway, I took care of it, and now I'm here this morning to hang out with all of you. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. It is time to chill with Phil as we build up attendance for today's Pokemon Fire Red post-game stream. It is Wednesday the 20th. Wednesday the 20th of May 2026. And I'm ready to relax. Can we see the bottom of my shirt? Can you? Not really. I guess I have to stand up to show you the bottom of my shirt. It is tropical themed, as you can see.
What the fuck is that shit? It's hideous. Also, I think he's just got another t-shirt on. So not a muscle top today, just a t-shirt. But there we go. Sadly, we don't have stands up on the bingo card today. I'd have been a very easy one.
Nice tropical shirt. My pockets on my shorts are kind of messed up. Here, fix that. There we go. So, how are you all doing today? You thought a frog had stolen my shoes? No, it was the vampires today. The frogs only steal my shoes every other Tuesday.
Burger.
Okay. How y'all doing? The music is playing. Today we're doing relaxing music. I felt like today we should mix it up because sometimes I do cool, sometimes I do exciting, sometimes I do happy, epic. Today I said, let's do relaxing music. And so that's what's playing right now. However, some of these are very low volume. Like this one, I can't even hear over the sound of my own air conditioning. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. But, how y'all doing? What's going on? Let's say hello to everyone to open up the show, shall we? F for Fake, OG Mr. Popo, Dark Lady Goth, Game Dude, Xanarkin Babe, Erderming, Sky Jogger, Himmel Happy, D-Man, Caliban, Mike, Jack Ryan Gaming. Who else do we got? Grandmaster Scrub, Draven is here. I think I got everyone on the YouTube side. John, how you doing, John? On the kick side, who do we got? The assistant language teacher who says it's their birthday. Well, happy birthday. We've also got, wait, Draven is also on the kick side. Apparently Draven is in both chats. Diligent Doge, Darkside Pill, Pot of Greed, Bizarre Pronunciation, Mario's Handcart, Bowser Scams. Bowser Scams, how you doing? If you find any more pennies on the floor, be sure to send them in the form of kicks today, like you usually do. Robust Panos. Who else do we got? Captain Cody the Kid, and many more. Zanzibar Knights is here. Katarina Ann is here. What's up, everybody? Frosted Shard, oh no, not him again. Bono's Tecmo is waving. Hello. Hello, Bo. So good morning, everyone. It's time to chill with Phil for a bit before we jump into Pokemon postgame. I'm curious how much more we have left. And the reason that I ask that, not that we're in any rush or that we really need to know, it's not super important, but I want to know like how much more we have left in Fire Red, because people have been asking me recently if I'm going to be playing Pokemon Champions. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not against Pokemon Champions. In fact, when we played it that one stream like a month ago when it released, I thought it was actually quite fun because, you know, unlike regular Pokemon, it actually really, really heavily relied on knowing the classes, the weaknesses, the strengths, and having a well-rounded party. Find that you're fighting humans, right? You're actually fighting humans. Oh, it says encoding is overloaded. Why would my encoding be overloaded? Not went away.
Lol. Phil's having technical difficulties today, apparently. Oh no. Team PC fundraiser incoming for a bad man.
I wonder if something's eating up a lot of my RAM. I'm gonna have to look at that. So yeah, we're in no hurry to.
Why would you do a bizarre little eye roll while talking about that?
I wonder if something's eating up a lot of my RAM.
Wait, why? What? Why? Oh hell, I don't know any other human being, by the way, whose eyes fucking try to bulge out the fucking socket when they do this sort of shit, you know, it's bizarre. It really does fucking make him look like he's like an alien in some sort of human skin suit.
Damn, I'm gonna have to look at that. So yeah, we're in no hurry to finish Fire Red, but you know, it was actually quite fun when we played Champions a couple months ago. So, or was it about a month ago? So what I think I'd like to do is try to figure out exactly how much that we have left to go so that we can figure out, you know, maybe when we can start playing Pokemon Champions. But I really don't know. Like, people are saying you still have legendaries to catch and stuff to do. Now, I don't know how long that will take. Yeah, it is. My memory, you know what it is? It's this stupid browser. The browser is taking up almost 4,000 megabytes of my memory.
Well, Phil, you have like fucking 20,000 tabs open at one fucking time, and you don't turn them off ever at any point either. You keep the shit open all the fucking time. Non-stop. Like, I have a lot of tabs open at one time as well. Like, you know, all the tabs, you guys, these are all the tabs. Like, you know, I got my Otter camera here, I got Pokemon, got the Bingo Barry Wheels, got this thing, the image remover, you know what I mean? The tips tracker, the band stuff as well. I've got two different band sites. I mean, I got the one, the Tractors Not Win, as well as DSPSucks.com, you know? And I've also have Twitter, you know? So, but yeah, but even then, as I told you, yeah, so, see, but I have this open, but I then close them when I'm done. Phil purposefully keeps his open and it stays on the whole time. Because he's too fucking lazy to set up every single day. Of course, if Phil had only fucking had a foresight to fucking set up in a Stream Deck where he could actually have these pages open on command for him like I do. I press one button and it launches the Autosmate automatically. It launches the wheel and this website and this website and this website and Twitter and all shit. I have one button that can open up all that at one time, you know? You know, but Phil, although it isn't smart enough to fucking get that set up for him because he's too much of a stupid fucking bastard, I guess, you know? There's not enough yellow paint to fucking tell him how to do that, I guess.
I mean, OBS Studio takes up like 9,700 megabytes of my RAM, right? Makes sense. I'm encoding, I'm streaming to 2 different places, but it doesn't make sense that my browser should be taking up that much. It's ridiculous. That's why I'm at 78% memory use. Like, oh, yikes. Sadly, I think the only way I could actually fix that would be completely close all the browser windows, which I'm not going to do because I'm already streaming. Anyway, hopefully it'll be all right and it doesn't overuse memory and then have encoding errors or whatever.
It'd be a real shame, Phil, if your stream got completely blocked today because you never fucking shut anything down.
So, today we'll see. I think when we start playing Fire Red, we'll talk about this. We'll see how much I have left. And we have a lot of fun whenever we play Pokemon, right? Do we not? We have a lot of chill fun, a lot of interactivity. I love our Pokemon streams because we get to hang out with each other while we're also enjoying Pokemon. You guys are very interactive with me when we play Pokemon, which I really love. Good stuff. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today on the stream. I'm excited for that. I hope that you guys are too. And let's actually take a quick look here. We may have some shout-outs to do already. I have a couple quick updates to give you guys today. Let's see. Big Larry Gaming did a $1.23 tip, says it was hot in his area and he got sunburned. Wondering if you ever played the Diamond and Pearl remakes on Switch. I didn't see the gameplay online. If not, it would be a good Pokemon replacement in the future. No, I didn't know that Diamond and Pearl actually have remakes on Switch. Is that true? Because people are now seemingly, Big Larry Gaming, seemingly craving my playing of older Pokemon games, which is neat. I'm not going to lie. I like that idea that people want to see me go back and play the ones from the past that I never experienced before because I never did. Like I said, after Blue, I didn't play Pokemon again until Omega Ruby. That was the next one I played. So I missed out on like 15, 20 years of Pokemon history until I finally became a YouTuber and started playing them interactively with you guys. So that's pretty cool. And, you know, maybe we could talk about that too in the future, possibly playing other classic Pokemon games if they're available on the modern platforms. I don't know how readily available they are on the modern platforms. But I'd be down for that, sure. And then I received an anonymous $20 tip. It just says anonymous. That's it. Well, thank you so much to the
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Anonymous $20 tipper. I appreciate you. Here we go.
If only we had fake tip on the bingo board tray. Sadly, we don't.
La 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 la. Thank you, anonymous $20 tipper. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Cool. Alrighty.
Burger.
So, speaking of all of this Pokemon chatter, let me give you an update on what's going on with the Pokemon stuff that we're involved in, because if you've been following my content this week, you know I bought a unopened box of Pokemon cards.
Who fucking cares?
Is it Mega Evolution? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, you said it's going to arrive on Friday. Who cares?
Here, I'll tell you again, because I have it right here. Where the hell is it? Why doesn't it have the name?
It's boring. You're boring everybody. Quit boring everyone.
I swear this email had the name previous. Now it doesn't seem to have the name for me. Okay, hold on. Never mind. I'll have to go over here instead. Figures. Okay.
This is a viable use of his time, apparently. He doesn't give a shit about wasting fucking Oris's time, but heaven forbid you fucking waste 5 seconds of Phil's super duper active, busy life.
Never mind. I don't even have the window open anymore. Maybe if I click on here, it'll open the website here. View order. Maybe this will do it. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I was getting frustrated because it's making me sign in, but then it signed me in automatically. Okay. So it is Mega Evolution Booster Box, ME01 Mega Evolution. 36 packs of unopened cards. Okay. And, so that is arriving supposedly tomorrow, okay? From what I've seen, no real guarantee. I hate to say it, you know, but it does say that it is en route and it should arrive tomorrow. I don't know exactly when. I mean, obviously, ideally, it would be cool if I had it before the stream, because then on tomorrow's podcast, I could actually show you what it looks like, this box. Not to say that we're going to open and unpack any cards in the podcast, but it'll at least be cool to show you, hey, here's a whole box of Pokemon cards, here's what it looks like, and now we can open it, you know, at our leisure. I would think that we should probably save it for Pokemon streams, right? Like, you probably want to see an opening of a card pack of Pokemon cards during a Pokemon stream. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so if it shows up tomorrow, great. I don't know exactly when it'll show up. Hopefully it does show up in time that I can at least show it off on the podcast. If not, what are you going to do, right? Now, I bought a binder with sleeves, and I bought individual sleeves, and I bought the hard top loader cases. Those are coming today.
Stop buying so much shit, you fucking broke bitch. Like, maybe if I can buy so much fucking useless shit, you'd fucking wouldn't be so fucking hard up for fucking money every single fucking day. You irresponsible fucking shopaholic cunt.
And I was hoping that that would arrive in time for stream, but no, it did not, alas. Let's see here.
If I could do a show about, guys, this is a binder. It has nothing in it so far, but just imagine the possibilities, guys, of you guys giving me lots of fucking money to open these cards, and then me very carefully putting the cards in this binder. Wouldn't that be amazing? So yeah, pay up, guys.
Oh, hold on. So that stuff is currently out for delivery, but is not here yet. So it may arrive during this stream. Maybe if it shows up during the stream, we'll take a quick break and I'll show you what I got to put all the Pokemon cards in. That would be pretty cool.
Who fucking cares?
I know you guys are the Pokemon crowd. You're here for Pokemon today, so you guys are into the Pokemon cards. You care more than probably anybody else, right? So yeah, so I'm excited for these things to show up and to finally be able to like unbox them and stuff. Now there's 36 packs. We're gonna take our time. Okay, we are not going to be like, oh, let's open up 10 packs today. We'll take our time. Maybe every time we do a Pokemon stream, we do an unpacking. Maybe if we have like a well-supported Pokemon stream in celebration, like, let's just open a second pack just for fun, you know, during the stream or whatever. That's kind of what I'm thinking, and how to go about it. So, you know, we'll see how it goes, and if you guys like them or not. You know, I don't know how well received it's going to be. I've never really done card pack on openings outside of the WWE cards I did last year, but the WWE cards, they have no value, to be honest with you. They don't. They're like, it's like a really stupid thing. Pokemon cards actually are a very high in-demand collector's item that everyone wants and is trying to collect. It's like the hot thing. The WWE cards are like stupid crap. You know, if you're a wrestling fan, maybe you like them, but outside of that, probably not. And the thing is, I was doing it as part of my wrestling commentary show, and I still didn't care. So,
you don't care about this either. Apart from the possibility you might somehow strike it lucky and get a lot of money for it. That's your sole motivation for this. It's got nothing to do with Pokemon and more to do with money.
I'm way more excited for the Pokemon stuff, and I'm sure you guys are going to know better than me, you know, the value of these things. So it should be pretty fun. Would have been nice if they came faster, but what can you do? They should be here tomorrow, and we'll see if we can maybe get it going. But like I said, I doubt we'll open a pack tomorrow. We'll probably...
Oh shit, we got 27 likes on Bingo. Fantastic. Yeah, there we go. Let me get add that to the Bingo. Here we go. 20, so we've got one more free space courtesy guys liking the stream 25 times. And to celebrate that, of course, I think we should enjoy some banana.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in the...
Thanks, Jasper. Such a good cat. There we go. Good stuff indeed. There we go. Excellent stuff. Thank you very much, guys.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Oh, and thank you very much to Ira for the $5 super chat, who says he wants 2,500 to open $150 worth of cards he paid $300 for. This is absolutely a Jeremy tier grift. Well, he wants that. Will he get it though? You know? I think Phil will definitely make his money back, but I don't think it's fucking going to do as well as he expects it to. I am not anticipating this doing very well for him whatsoever. But it'll do well enough that he won't make a loss of it, you know? It's hard to imagine his dents let him down and like not give him at least like fucking like 300 or buckaroos or whatever. He's not got it yet, Sonic. He hopes it'll arrive sometime tomorrow. But there's no guarantee of that. Yeah. So I'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Wait till the next time that I play Pokemon. I don't know if I'm playing Pokemon Sunday. Let me look.
Originally didn't have it scheduled, but it was smart if you fucking did play it on Sunday though.
Yeah, I am playing Pokemon on Sunday.
There we go. He done the smart thing and actually fucking made it so Pokemon's on Sunday. Originally he wasn't going to do it. Originally he wasn't going to do that shit, but that's a very smart thing to fucking do. Try and capitalize on the hype of having Pokemon cards to unbox.
So, because remember, I'm not here Friday or Saturday, so maybe Sunday we do our first pack on opening, right? We'll see. Cool. All right, so the storage stuff is en route, is getting delivered today. The cards will probably be here tomorrow, and we'll go from there. Okay, cool. We have a shout out to do. Soul at 2 a.m. did a $5 super chat. Says, I am tired today. I was up all night looking for patterns and correlations within the Epstein files. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry for you, Soul at 2 a.m. I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. But be happy now that you're not doing that anymore, that you're here chilling here with me and having a good time relaxing on the DSP morning show rather than going through those files, right? Like, that's like torture.
I mean, personally, I'd probably fucking think that going through the Epstein files would fucking be more bearable than this, personally. But there you go. Fucking Soul at 2 a.m. You leave Phil's uncle alone.
Okay. Good stuff. That's right, with me. Okay, so what is on everyone's mind this morning? I'm curious. What is...
Well, what's on your mind? This is your show. Do you not have any fucking pre-prepared fucking topics of discussion? Nothing whatsoever. Come on, Phil. This is literally your show. You're meant to fucking be the fucking captain of this fucking shit show here, you know? You're not going to put any talking points whatsoever.
It's the first thing that comes to mind with you guys, all right? Let's see. Everyone tag me in chat and tell me what you're thinking about this lovely Wednesday morning. Let's see.
Okay, I'm thinking, why does one fucking person need $200 at a fucking minimum per day just to live? Which equates to $1,000 a week just to fucking live. You know? An absolute fucking bare minimum. Like, Phil, it still baffles me and blows my tiny fucking mind that Phil requires, like, 5 figures per month just to fucking live. You know? His life is incredibly unsustainable, but it's an audience to fucking suffer for it, you know? But if his fans are going to keep giving him money, then fucking let him suffer. Did I hear Dunce Filter was allegedly around March, April 22? I've not heard anything new about Dunce Filter. I've not heard anything new whatsoever. Also, we've counted that. We've got a free space for every kid for she's letting us know. That cert, I think, is gone forever. So long may they fucking stay fucked off. Hopefully they're okay and just fucking moved on. You know, I'm not actually going to fucking wish for anything bad to like happen to the fucking guy. You know what I mean? But hopefully they just like fucking saw the light and said, well, fuck this shit, I'm out. And they're doing something else.
Okay, the very hyper-focused audience over on Kick is demanding Forza with the wheel, which is hilarious because no one cares about Forza with the wheel. If I were playing it right now, they wouldn't.
You were promising it for a whole year, Phil. You overpromised incredibly, massively, and you have under-delivered spectacularly. You spent a whole goddamn year. Type it up. And for what? Only for you just fucking do a bait and switch at the last fucking second.
Kick is demanding Forza with the wheel, which is hilarious because no one cares about Forza with the wheel. If I were playing it right now, they wouldn't care. They just ask for whatever they can't have because they're contrarians. That's what they do. They come and try to stir up chaos by always demanding what they know isn't going to happen. You know, if I had played Forza on Tuesday yesterday rather than Lego Batman, they would have complained the entire time. Why am I playing this boring, grinding, repetitive game? You're not good at racing games. This isn't fun or funny. Why are you wasting our time? You should be playing Lego Batman.
But remember, he doesn't care what the tractors say and do about him. You know? He doesn't care whatsoever. Yeah, they don't dictate what happens in his life, you know?
Or, how about this? If I played Forza and Lego Batman, they would have complained, why didn't I play Subnautica 2? So that's why I don't care about what they say. I really. Humongous penis.
They clearly are showing you don't care. You're really demonstrating in a full effect that you don't care and don't give a shit whatsoever. You fucking moron.
Did 100 kicks. Nice. Thanks, Humongous Penis, for 100 kicks. That's amazing.
Phil has never been that happy to see a humongous penis in his life.
Thank you so much. Or is it Panoose? Maybe it's Panoose. Since it's spelled differently, it's not penis, it's Panoose. Humongous Panoose. Thank you for 100 kicks this morning. I appreciate that. When is the next Lego Batman stream? Tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow is the next Lego Batman stream. Bowser Scams has just done 100 kicks over on Kick. Thank you to Bowser.
So, Phil, it looks like Kick support are doing more than user support right now. Are you going to berate user support for not giving you too much on YouTube right now?
Bowser Scams. I don't know who Bowser was scamming. Maybe Mario. Maybe the princess. I don't know. I didn't see the Mario Galaxy movie. It was funny. It became available for rental yesterday, and I was like, ooh, maybe I'll rent the movie so I can comment about it on my streams. And it said $25 to rent it. And I said, ooh, no, I will not be watching that anytime soon. I will wait for a deep discount because I'm not paying $25 to see that slop of a movie. Like, yikes, who on earth would pay $25 to rent it? Sheesh. Very good. This is great. You basically scammed your audience because you said it would be Forza and you did not follow through. Well, good. Let this be a lesson to you. If you're weak-minded, you'll get scammed. So now...
We've been saying this for the longest time. That he scams his audience for the whole time. And now Phil's like, yeah, you're right. I do scam my fucking dumbass dead-teds every single fucking chance I get. Like, I have no pity whatsoever for Phil's fucking audience, you know, giving him money, buying into his fucking bullshit and lies, you know. They deserve it, you know. They deserve to get fucking scammed. We have fucking spent way too fucking long warning these stupid bastards what Phil fucking does with their fucking money. They don't seem to fucking care, so let them get fucking scammed. We'll enjoy pointing it out and reminding everyone he's a fucking scammy fucking piece of shit. Let's rewind it and hear it all. Okay, let's just get a full context again. Let's rewind it and get a full context.
This is great. You basically scammed your audience because you said it would be Forza and you did not follow through. Well, good. Let this be a lesson to you. If you're weak-minded, you'll get scammed. So now, you know, the mean truths of life are hitting you. If you are a gullible fool, you'll get scammed. That's how life works. Congratulations on your awakening. Good for you. Very good.
Oh, hell. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. You know. $5 to name my log of poo on YouTube, saying who would pay $150 to watch this piece of shit snooze fest. I'm pretty sure that if I check the ban list, will they be banned? Let me check the ban list. Oh my, there's quite a few bans today. There's quite a few bans today, for sure. Jesus Christ, man. Actually, he didn't ban that one, apparently. Hold on, how did you not fucking ban $5 to name my log off poo? How did you miss that one? How the hell did I miss that one? I don't know how they missed that one, but apparently they fucking missed that one. No Sleep Real Vibes is a real creep was banned on Kick. But doing the Patrick thumbs down emote. Jesus, man. Dav Dragon says, okay, this seems like YouTube is purposely protecting him now because he just outright said he's scamming his audience. He doesn't, I mean, at this fucking point, I guess he feels like he's fucking untouchable. YouTube, he has fucking broken the terms of service time and time again on YouTube, and there's never been any consequences for it, you know? There seems to have never been any consequences whatsoever for Phil's fucking antics on YouTube, you know? So, whether he's getting protected or just fucking don't enforce the policies that fucking strongly because he's not as... Even though he is a prominent content creator, he's not that prominent, you know? It's like, if any big content creator did this, it'd be like headline news on Twitter, not sure. But Phil isn't big enough, I guess, to make those sort of waves, you know?
Okay. Oh no, not him again says, I personally think the 6-7 meme is a mind virus or mimic virus. It's kind of like the dancing plague of 1518, where a bunch of people dancing uncontrollably till they were exhausted and died. First of all, I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear about the dancing plague. So that's number one. Number two, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm very lucky in this regard. I am insulated from most awful memes.
It's because you fucking don't have a social fucking life, you hermit cunt. You stay home when you don't have any friends. Like, of course, you're insulated from this sort of shit. You're terrified of the real world. You're terrified of fucking society. Because society might contain detractors who fucking point and laugh at you and take pictures of you at a fucking gas station next to a fucking miserable fat cat.
And you might say, what do you mean by that? I don't ever hear them. I don't ever participate in them. I don't need to know about them. So this 6-7 meme, I've never seen or heard a single person say 6-7. Not once. You guys have typed it in chat. I've seen it in social media, but I've never heard a single person say 6-7. Not once. So I'm not bothered by it. In fact, if someone said it to me, I'd be like, oh, is that what it is? I don't even know the context of how to use it at all. I don't. So I don't care. Like, I don't pay attention to it. I'm sure there's tons of garbage memes that are out there that mean absolutely nothing, that get repeated ad nauseum, and you've probably heard them, particularly if you have like kids, right? Like, I think the kids are just constantly doing these dumb, brain-dead, you know, mouth drooler level memes. I don't hear them at all. So I don't care. I'm good. I live in a home with my wife. We're the only two speaking people here, and we don't talk the memes. All right, so we don't have to hear them. Now, my wife goes to work at a retail job, and sadly, she does have to hear it every once in a while. I never heard it. You guys, like I said, if you type it in chat, I just ignore it.
I love how Phil, like, it's basically just flat out admitted. He's like, there's no other human being in Phil's life. And the other day, he's fucking pretending, yeah, we've got friends that come over sometimes in Jasper, we try and get Jasper used to them. No, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't, Phil. Jesus, man. I mean, I don't fucking need to say anything about this. This is sad as fuck. To me, I mean, some people don't mind an isolated fucking life, okay? Some people don't fucking mind that sort of lifestyle, you know? To me, I think you fucking need to have more than just like one human being in your life. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my take anyway. That's just fucking my take, you know? You know, because like, it's good to have, I don't know, man, it's just so weird. Like, each their own, I guess, but Phil saying this to me, it just kind of speaks volumes, you know, about what his life is like. And personally, once again, I wouldn't wish his life on anyone else, because to me, it doesn't sound like a very fulfilling life. You know, it sounds a life, I mean, usually life is a lot more fun when you can get to share your happiness with other people you care about as well, you know? Especially if your life is good, you know, if you've got a good life and you've got fucking people you love around you as well, that adds to the fucking the greatness of it, you know, in my opinion, you know, whether it's fucking friends or family and both, whatever, I mean. But Phil only has like one person, and she's basically fucking telling Phil how miserable she is working retail. You'd think that if Phil was so goddamn successful, then she could stop working, but I guess he's not that successful, is he?
This is excellent. I don't ever get affected by these shitty memes. It's awesome. I've never, even on YouTube, like, I've never heard anyone in a video say 6-7. I've never heard anyone say it on a stream. So the only time I've ever heard 6-7 like that is actually me saying it right now, and I don't even know if maybe there's a way to say it, a mannerism to say it, oh, that's the meme. I don't know. There you go. Nicholas says you're lucky. You don't have a nephew that likes Roblox and Fortnite, constantly screaming 6-7. No, I've never heard anyone say it, so it doesn't bother me. It probably would bother me if some, you know, moronic child just kept yelling into my ear constantly all day. But, you know, luckily I'm not surrounded by that. It's a good thing. Okay. No, I'm well aware that there were some people who wanted Forza, you know, and to be honest with you, until this last weekend, I was actually excited for Forza. I was like, ooh, there hasn't been one in many years, and it'll be fun to do a game like this where you drive open world. You know, the graphics of Forza are always good, and I was going to play it on my PC, so the graphics were going to be, you know, even better than anything I'd ever experienced in Forza before. And then Microsoft ruined it for everyone by overexposing their game the entire weekend. And now, the game actually has become...
Even fucking forbid that some sort of fucking video game developer tries to fucking advertise a fucking brand new fucking video game to try and get it promoted to get people interested in playing their fucking video game. Even fucking forbid. How dare those bastards try and fucking promote their fucking hype new release? They should have just not bothered telling anyone about it whatsoever.
More of a meme than it really has an enjoyable experience. And it's because they basically made it a meme. They thought that would virally market it, but it didn't. It actually backfired against them. And
how? Where's your evidence, though?
Even though, oh, look how many people played it. It's like, yeah, because you gave it away, and everyone had a Game Pass, so everyone got it free. Like, no one actually bought your game. So, oh, look at all these players, yeah, of which you made no money. So why does it matter? To be honest, I actually think that's what Xbox wanted, is they wanted their game to kind of go viral, because no one talks about Xbox games anymore in any kind of a positive light at all, right? Like, almost no one does. I mean, Xbox used to have tons of great exclusives, and now they have almost none. And the Forza Horizon franchise is one of the rare instances, okay, where it is an exclusive for them, even though it is PC and Xbox. You can't play it on PlayStation, so they're like, ooh, here's our chance. But they really overplayed their hand. They did. Like, I don't want to know every piece of your game before the game is out. I don't want to know every surprise, every meme, everything about it the weekend before you effed up. So I don't care. I literally don't care about the game in any capacity.
Can you imagine an emergency fucking board meeting that's going on right now in Microsoft? Guys, emergency meeting. Everyone from the Force department come in, emergency fucking meeting. Big Game was like, what's wrong? What's wrong, Dave? You know, the game's doing great, you know, it's going gangbusters right now, you know? It's like, oh, this is the emergency meeting. Phil Burnell has said he's no longer playing our game. When the room goes fucking shocked and silence and fucking some dafty faints in the corner because I can't believe it. They are really anticipating the Phil Burnell bump of him playing their game with a steering wheel on his stream. They were desperately requiring on Phil Burnell to fucking play their game to fucking make sure it was a successful fucking launch. And now it's not happening anymore. And so Microsoft are fucked.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
I think there's a big Dave for popping their 4-month bingo buddy measure. This is saying he wants to wear Gare skin, I think. He's grifting. Gare, do you mean, when you say Gare, do you mean, the Quaterton? Okay, the Quaterton, yeah, that's what I thought, you go. Yeah. He seems to fucking have taken, you know, not very subtly, I've taken a leaf of the fucking book. You know? With the Pokemon card thing, you know? Not exactly a subtle way of Phil to pretend it's a fucking original idea.
I have no desire to play it. I would much rather play any other game than Forza Horizon 6 because they overexposed it, and that's on them. You know, I guess maybe I'm from a different generation, right? I'm from the generation that if I'm going to play a game, even though I might like a general understanding of what the game is before I play it, I don't want to be spoiled on it. Like, for example, right now I'm playing Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Okay, here's what I knew about it. It's Lego, it's Batman, and it basically has heavy influence from the Arkham series, which is a great thing, okay? Like, having influence from the Arkham series can only be seen as a positive, because the Arkham series is absolutely outstanding. We haven't had an entry in the Arkham series in 11 years, so this is great, right? This is very good news. But that's all I knew. I didn't know that it was going to have, you know, pieces from all the different Batman movies and other Batman media all, like, put together into one super story, okay? I didn't know that it actually had a narrative-based intro that was very cinematic. I thought it was just going to be, oh, you're Lego, you're immediately in the city as Batman and you're flying around doing collectibles and stuff. So when I played it yesterday, I was pleasantly surprised by the game, and now I'm anticipating playing it more. You know what I'm saying? If I had known the entirety of the game before I ever played it, I probably wouldn't have liked yesterday as much. And that was the gross miscalculation that Xbox made with the way that they marketed Forza Horizon 6. So first off...
apparently the stream ends, what was it, the morning show ends at 12:45. So thankfully we don't have too long to suffer the bad man today, you know. There is some more good news. We are 2 away from a full house as things stand. We're very close to a full house, you know. Should we get a full house pretty quickly, then we might try a second card, but I don't know, it depends how quickly it happens. It depends if you guys want it as well. So yeah, also, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, you know.
The game leaked last week. Supposedly, someone got their hands on an early copy, ripped it,
and put it all over the internet. So a ton of people just got it free to begin with. Then Microsoft said, well, we're just going to give it to every single influencer. So we're going to try to get every person who streams a copy of this game who asks for it. I don't ask for it, for the record. I'm not on any lists or anything. But if I were, I'm not kidding you, Xbox just sent it to people. Like, people weren't even requesting it. Xbox was just sending everyone a code.
So, why is that bad, Phil? You've been sent games before. You didn't fucking seem to mind when you got sent games sometimes and pulled a game sometimes.
So anyone who's a streamer is on any kind of a list for, you know, contacts for these companies immediately got a free copy. So, of course, everyone was playing it over the weekend starting on Friday because everyone got it for free. Okay? So immediately, there's this media blitz. Here it is. Here's the game. You're racing Gundams. You're hitting giant bowls of ramen. There's
waste of $5 away from Darkside Kim Jong-un, who Phil purposely hasn't fucking banned yet because he enjoys getting this fucking money from them. He probably won't read this out either, but the guy who has this audience hand-hold him like a baby through every game doesn't want to be spoiled. You make LTG look like a sane person. He will not read that out. I'm telling you now.
Anime and all this in the game, and there's this, blah, 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 right? And so the entire thing got monstrously overexposed over the weekend. I couldn't open X without seeing 10 posts about Forza Horizon 6, and, you know, I wasn't clicking and following them. That's just how overexposed the game was. It was crazy overexposed. So by the time Monday hit, and we're talking about Tuesday, I'm like, guys, you know, I'm kind of burnt out on this. Like, I don't even foresee this doing well because, for the record, Forza Horizon 6 is exactly the same as Forza Horizon 3, 4, and 5. They did not innovate at all. They literally didn't improve anything. They just decided we're going to release the same game again, but now it's in Japan. So different scenery, tweaked graphics, and anime. Like, literally, that's the game. So if you're into the whole weeby, very anime, otaku shit, you're going to love this game. Outside of that, you're going to find it obnoxious because that's the whole game. It's do a drifting challenge. Do a, what do they call it? Speed trap challenge. Do a quick mini race. Do this, do that. Oh, you did enough of the grinding, boring, repetitive content. Now you get a big set piece race. Race the bullet train. Race the Gundam. Do this, do that. Oh, back to the grind now for another 3 hours before you can unlock another one of those. Oh, so it's the same game. Yeah, it's literally exactly the same game. They put no effort into innovating it, and then it dawned on me, that's why they did what they did. Because they knew if they just released the game normally, no one would be talking about it because we'd be like, dude, it's Forza Horizon again. They really didn't try. So what they did is they said, just give it to everyone. Now literally every creator will play it, and it'll get overexposed, and hopefully people will see it in a positive light. But in my opinion, it backfired. It may not, you might not agree. I think it backfired because I don't care about the game now.
What? Wait, so it backfired for them because you, as an individual, don't care? I was making a joke earlier on about the fucking emergency fucking board meeting from the fucking Microsoft developers, but yeah, he seems to fucking think that his lack of interest in the game now is somehow going to hurt them. Phil, you ain't that big a fucking deal. You know?
Frankly, you know? So, you know, it is what it is. If people like it, good for you. I'm just not interested in it right now. I would much rather play many other games than play Forza Horizon 6. And, you know, I'm not saying that I would never play it. It's on Game Pass. Why wouldn't I eventually play it if people really want it that badly? But I'm having so much fun playing other stuff. Like Lego Batman, I had a blast playing that yesterday. I cannot wait because now you are Batman. You're open world in Gotham and you're doing all this exploration and stuff. I would much, much rather do that than be playing Forza Horizon right now.
Who fucking cares?
Very good. So, good stuff. And thank you to those who are here to enjoy what I'm doing. You know, that fits my content, what I want to do in my audience. And to everyone on the Kick side who's demanding it, I know that you're fake. I'm not stupid. I know that you're not serious, so I don't pay attention to you. Because literally the entire Kick chat for 3 days has been, oh, no Forza Horizon, and you're not playing it on the wheel. Oh, thumbs down. They don't want Forza Horizon. They don't care. If I was playing Forza Horizon right now, they'd still be complaining, saying that it was boring and I should be doing something else. They think that they're smart. They're actually the dumbest people on the planet. They don't understand that I know that they're contrarians. That's all they're there to do is to say that what I'm doing is wrong, so I don't care.
You're really proving them right by hyper-fixating on you not caring.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Let's do shout-outs. Estelle, thank you for $2.
By the way, we're one away from a full house, so one more sip, snort, or buck from the bad man with one bingo.
Were you ever a UFC fan? If so, who was your favorite fighter? I was a UFC fan at the inception of UFC. Back when it was actually Ultimate Fighting Championships, and it was sumo wrestler versus kickboxer, right? It was taekwondo versus jiu-jitsu. It was karate versus a boxer. Like, that's when I was watching it. And that was brutal. It was really brutal. Like, there were guys who had their mouths kicked in and lost all their teeth, and oh. So that's when I was watching it back in the day. You know, Tank Abbott was punching people's faces in, and Royce Gracie was completely dominating and submitting because no one understood what mixed martial arts was back then. So he was just like tossing people around. This little guy tossing around giant dudes was hilarious. And Dan Severn, remember him? Or is it Dave Severn? I forget if it was Dan or Dave Severn. But the giant Greco-Roman wrestlers just like tossing people across the ring with suplexes. Brutal stuff.
Didn't like Ken Shamrock do like a pile driver on someone? Like literally before he done wrestling, he was UFC, and I think Ken Shamrock like legit did like a wrestling like move on somebody in like in the UFC and like knocked somebody the fuck out with that, you know. It was like the early days of UFC stuff, yeah. I think that was the case. Is that like a pile driver or like a powerbomb or something? I don't know.
So that's what I watched back in the day. And in the early days, when UFC started to get more professional and take off, you get the Tito Ortizes and stuff like that. I remember those days. And that's about it. That was the last time that I really paid attention to UFC. I haven't followed it at all in a million years. I don't really care. So
interesting number. Sheamus not in the card.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, in the modern era at all. Soul at 2 a.m. Thanks for $10. Did you know the Forza learns your driving habits and makes an online NTC car that appears to drive like you? Yeah, I forget what they call it. Some games do this, they call it a drive-atar or whatever, but I don't know if that's what they call it in there. Because I had a friend who actually passed away, his car is still in my game as an NPC car. That's actually really nice.
Oh, we've won. You just said friends.
Burger.
First of all, wasn't talking about his own fucking friends. It's a person in his chat talking about their friend, you know. But yeah, we've won bingo. We're victorious in bingo. 11 free spaces. And let's take them off now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
Happy fucking days indeed. We're victorious in bingo. We got a full house on the bingo card. So there we go. We got the full house locked in and secured. There is about half an hour to go. There's half an hour to go before Phil ends the morning show. So, with that being said, you guys need to decide whether we do a second bingo card or not, okay? Yes or no question, simple as that. Second card, yes or no. In the meantime, while you guys are voting on that, I think we should do a marble race right now, because why the fuck not, you know? So we've won bingo. So let's get marbles moving up right now. And leave Phil on pause for now, okay? So yeah, let's actually let me check as well. Let's see if there's any brand new comments to add. Any new marbles to add. Hold on 2 seconds here. So let me view all my comments here. Is there any brand new ones? I don't think there are. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're, yeah, we can just go straight into bingo. So, good stuff indeed. Right, so let's have a marble race to celebrate our first full house marble winner. And the majority of people so far are voting for a second card. Good stuff indeed. So yeah. That Ronda Rousey fight, the other woman, wasn't like a... Ronda Rousey's fights, a lot of her fights are quite quick, you know. I think she won in like 14 seconds or 17 seconds with an armbar, but Ronda Rousey, a lot of her fights are fucking fast, you know. She is pretty fucking talented with that sort of thing, you know. And she was, I mean, she's past her prime, I think, in terms of her abilities as a UFC fighter. You know what I mean? But she's still a fucking lethal weapon in there, you know what I mean? And she fucking knows how to fucking lock in those submissions, you know? She's pretty fucking solid at that shit, you know? So, it's not unusual. But it's not the first time that she's beaten an opponent within the first, like, 30 seconds. It's happened, like, 5 or 6 times. Sometimes she's the one that's fucking on the receiving end. Like, it happened, you know... What was that woman she fought? Kelly? Something Kelly, I think. When she got her face kicked in. You know, it was a big massive upset, you know, where she fucking lost to that fucking, I think it was somebody called Kelly or something, you know. And that was an unexpected one, you know. But yeah, a lot of the fights that Ronda Rousey's had have been quite quick ones, you know, usually in her favour. I'm trying to scroll up here. I need to get this on your mouse. Let's fucking scroll wheel. The bingo card. Sorry, it's not a bingo card. The marble map we have for today is called Dark Abundant Darkness. It was made by GPAT-WX. It has a 0% elimination rate. Apparently every single marble finishes this course. It has an average finish time of 1 minute and 34 seconds. A 0% elimination rate. God damn. So basically, if you die on this course, you're doing something impressive. I'm half tempted to fucking reward this to somebody that dies. A 0% elimination rate. Wait, I can't even see shit. Where's the... What the... Where the fuck's the course? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm not a fan of this set of this look. I'm not a big fan of this. In fact, Jesus, man, I don't think. You know what? I don't think I'm a big fan of this course. You drop down and you just go along a straight line. You just go along here, a big straight line. Then you go through a portal and you go to the very top of this, you just drop down bit by bit by bit. And you can barely see anything. I don't know. I was going to suggest picking a different course, but yeah, let's just go. It does fit the theme. The name of the course is Dark Abundant Darkness, I guess, yeah. Right, well, let's try and follow first place then. But wait for the marbles to drop down here. Look, who's going around the corner first here? Let's see. Rabashank, your marble is currently in first place. 1992. People are dying! Dreamlands and Toxic Destroyer have somehow found a way to die on the 0% elimination fucking map. They found a way to die. Impressive. But Rabashank is in first place and has been ever since they got out. No real opportunity for these marbles to overtake. And yeah, and now we're getting to the second part here where we are. I don't know where we are. Okay, we're above here. And we're going to drop down here. We can't really see anything. BST has died somehow. I'm following Rabashank. I don't know if Rabashank's winning or not. I can't see shit. Where are we? I'm trying to follow Rabashank. I think he's still winning. Yeah, there's Rabashank's marble. I can't see shit. Where are you, Rabashank? The finish is right there. Rabashank has won. And the darkest fucking possible map. Rabashank was in first place the whole entire time. Mr. White was second, Princey third, Diajudan fourth, Tulip fifth, Laoshi Britannia sixth, Tom in seventh, Bacon Pancake eighth, Alex on ninth, and Fox 10th. Didn't see fuck all there. Oh, so that was a fucking bizarre one. 4 marbles didn't make it. Somehow, someway, in that very simple map, Dreamland's Toxic Destroyer and BST died. Also, somehow, I was dead last. All the marbles were fucking finished anyway. Well, we've had our course, we ran the race, and Rabashank's marble was victorious. So, let us now go to the wheel and spin the wheel and see what Rabashank has won for themselves. Rabashank, let's see your prize. Rabashank has won themselves an intro shout out. Congratulations to Rabashank. Their name shall appear in tomorrow's intro. Well done to them. Cool. Well, there we go. Now, you guys have voted overwhelmingly for a second bingo card. So I will listen to what you want and I will give you a second bingo card. We only have like 30 minutes until Phil starts his gameplay, you know? So, yeah, it's not going to be a big, massive one, you know? So yeah, it's so. The real question, of course, is what sort of card should we do? Do we do a normal 5x5 card? Or do we do hardcore mode? Oh yeah. So, or hardcore mode. So yeah, let's see what you guys want. 5x5 normal card or 3x3 hardcore. Remember, hardcore mode means that no free spaces are allowed whatsoever. You know? Free spaces are not allowed and they don't apply and nothing counts for it. So we'll just let us pull run very quickly. And I know the majority so far want a 5x5. Now it's a split and now it's 3x3. Some people are leaning more towards the hardcore mode now. Yeah, there's an overwhelming, well, I say overwhelming, it's actually it's quite split. Definitely an interesting split here. Make your vote count, guys. Make your vote count. I need to know if I'm changing the fucking code or not if I'm doing 3x3. Just a wee quick reminder, guys. So 5x5 card just acts like a normal bingo card. We'll just refresh the card. We'll have 25 squares. Free spaces will still apply, and all that jazz as well. all we do is basically just reset the free spaces we currently have, but the sips, snorts and burps will stay as they are, and so will the beg counter, you know? Hardcore mode means that nothing counts for free spaces, and we can't use anything for free spaces, and we're locked in until we win. There's a smaller card, but we need to actually win with Phil saying and doing things to win the game, you know? Free spaces cannot save us. And I think it's a close vote. It's a very close vote. But 3x3 hardcore mode looks like it's just about winning. So I think I am going to respect the will of the people. Hardcore mode seems to be the overwhelming, I mean, just about the overall majority. 3x3 got 56% of the votes. That means I need to change some things on my end for the card. So give me a wee second here. While we activate hardcore mode on. No more free spaces. We can't get free spaces on hardcore mode, remember, you know? So we're fucking locked in and committed to this shit, you know? So let me very quickly get the card set up here. Trolls rigged the poll, dude. I have no evidence, sadly. I have no evidence. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Ignore a vote that is democratically voted on? That'd be tyrannical of me, you know? Nah. I am a fair king. I am a benevolent king. I listen to the will of the people. I give them what they want. Even if they're trolling me, I still give them what they ask for. So let me just change the code here. Almost ready, guys. Almost ready to get a second game going. Just need to change one line of code here to make it a 3x3 card. And I think we're good to go, and I think we're ready to get this card launched. And there we go. We have our bingo card ready for the hardcore mode now. Now, of course, to play the second bingo card, we need to generate a bingo number. You know? So the first number in chat I see will be the number I use to generate the second bingo card. And the first number in chat I saw was 5 from Sunny. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Let's type in 5 here and generate the card. We need Phil to say and do the following for the second bingo card. We need him to either talk about his RGBs or message RGBs, him saying react, right now, content, him flexing the little arms, him saying business. Actually, I'm sorry, my bad. Usually, well actually, Phil hasn't flexed yet. Usually I would include the centre square for a second card, but because he hasn't flexed yet, I might as well leave it in. So we'll leave the centre square in. We need him to say business, here's the thing, or here's the deal, him flailing his arms and him saying admittedly. That's the card we have for today's second bingo stream. No free spaces are allowed. However, they will carry over to tomorrow should we get things happening on the bingo. So if we get 50 likes, for example, that would 2 free spaces carried over for tomorrow. They won't count for this hardcore mode, but they can carry over should we get some more free spaces anyway. So there we go. And with that being said, there's only one thing left to do before we start playing for a second round, and that's for us to press the on the Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle for a second time.
Titanic, motherfucker!
On that note, to this time for a second game of bingo, let's see if we can get a full house. We've never had a full house in hardcore mode before. Well, we finally get one today. Let's fucking see. Here we fucking go.
Nice. That must be a really nice sentiment and a way to remember them, to have like their virtual representation in the game. Thank you for $10. So
Teresa Young is asking how much longer do you have your full card prize? You have yours up until and including the 24th. The 24th of May is when you can use it. So yeah, that's when you can have yours. So having said that, I'll say. So Phil is obviously off on Friday and Saturday, and that would be. It's Sunday, isn't Sunday the 24th? So yeah, you have basically until the end of Sunday to use yours. I think that's right. Yeah. So there you go. You got plenty of time. You got plenty of fucking time. Yeah, you're good.
Sold at 2 a.m. I'm sure I'm in people's games from previous Forza games, because I've been, I played and had people join lobbies and stuff like that back in the day. I'm probably as a virtual representation in people's games too.
And I'm sure they fucking love that.
And then we have Dark Side Stupid, who did a $5 super chat. Thank you so much.
I told you it wouldn't be the fucking super chat.
If you wonder why I say Darkside Stupid, because it's a troll, and I just don't read their message, and I just say thanks for the money, and they keep sending me more. So thank you, Darkside Stupid, for $5. I appreciate that. Skate had the same thing too. Oh yeah. Rabbit Doom says, did you gain a lot with your exercise regime? Now, what do you mean? Did I gain muscle? Yes. I gained a lot of muscle from my exercise regime, as you can see. My arm was insanely skinny, and now look at my arm. So, yeah, I gained a lot of muscle.
I don't see a difference, Phil. It's the same arm. At least we got him to flex. If I can go. Yeah, that is actually a bit of a disgusting thing from Phil. Someone fucking talk about their own, like, someone they loved in their life, you know, passing and being represented in the game, and Phil, naturally, of course, has to fucking make it about himself. Yeah. He always kind of struggles to fucking understand and read the fucking room in that regard. He's always got to fucking make it about himself. When is it ever not about him?
Muscle as a result of working out. What else would I have gained, though? I don't know what else you mean. Yeah, actually, so here's the deal. I guess a few people who are regulars have started to offer to become moderators in my content because, as you guys have seen, here's the funny part. I haven't asked for any new moderators whatsoever. Okay? But people are actually, like, offering now because they're like, dude, these weirdos are coming into your chat every day with 100 sock accounts. They're spamming your kick chat. They're attacking your YouTube chat. And you're just, like, ignoring it. I'm like, yeah.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
What should I do? Should I sit here and whine and complain about it all day? No, I'm just going to go about my way and make content. I don't care what they do. They're wasting their lives away, right? I'm not going to let it bother me. It's like water down a duck's back. You know what I mean? Like, fuck them. They're nothing to me. But I guess the chatters are actually starting to get upset because they're like, yeah, it's really annoying. We want to talk during your stream and there's just fucking crazy spam and shit. So some people have actually started to offer me, you know, hey, what could we mod for you and stuff. I haven't gotten back to a single person yet. So if you did ask, I haven't responded yet. Don't worry. It's not you. It's me. I've been busy. But I may look to add a few mods. Here's the thing, though. Okay? Here's the problem with this situation. Every single time that someone becomes a moderator of mine, sadly, that puts a target on your back. That makes you the target of the ire of my detractors and crazy obsessed weirdos, okay? They're going to go after you. They're going to try to find any information associated with your online accounts, your social media. They're going to try to harass you. They're going to try to dox you. They're going to try to post your shit up on Kiwi Farms for no reason. I want you to understand, it doesn't affect me. I'm still going to be here streaming. No matter any of that happening, it has nothing to do with me. They do it just because they're trying to feel like they have some kind of an impact on another human because they are worthless, meaningless humans. They don't have impact on anyone. So therefore, to actually harass someone online gives them a feeling like, oh, my existence is meaningful for a fleeting second because I actually impacted someone. Even though it's toxic and negative and it wasn't helpful, they don't care. To them, at least they exist, right? And that's pretty sad to think. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty sad to think that that is what human existence has become for some people, that they're just such miserable, worthless wretches, right? That they think that that's some kind of a meaningful existence to harass someone online. Oh, now I got something out of today. But that's just reality for, sadly, a lot of people, right?
You have done that yourself.
And so, I'm not quick to jump on just modding someone. I feel like this is a big responsibility for someone to take on. They have to understand the level of harassment they may receive.
Well, yeah, the real reason why I don't fucking mod somebody quickly is because you fucking have trust issues with people in general. Because you think they may have some sort of agenda. And the only way to get around those trust issues is if they fucking line your pockets with ample amounts of fucking money. But it's always been that way, though. Even back in the fucking Twitch days, you fucking wouldn't trust people unless they gave you a lot of fucking money, like fucking Vidar Viking, that bizarre prick, you know? They bought their way into fucking moderatorship on Twitch and fucking abused their fucking position as much as fucking possible.
And that's why I don't just, oh, I also want to help, I'll just mod you willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that. I want to make sure that you know for a fact, 100%, what's going on and what you're stepping up to, because you're going to get harassed as a result of moderating my content, okay? So if anyone is interested, you can always email me at darksidephil@hotmail.com, or you can DM me on X, @they call me DSP, and you can say, hey, I'm interested in being a moderator. But you got to be, I care more about the people than to just be moderating them on a whim and expecting that, you know, you're going to have good behavior. You're not. It's going to be bad. Trust me on this. I've seen it firsthand over and over how this goes, okay? So that's why I don't just want to do it and be irresponsible about it. It's not just about me and my content. It's about protecting people who I can protect from these weirdos, okay? So if anyone's still interested, let me know. But if you're ever interested in being a moderator for anyone for that regard, you got to make sure that your online presence is not tied in any way to your real life presence. Like, you should not have your real name, your real address, your real socials. Like, you shouldn't have your real Facebook account tied to the X account that's the same name as your YouTube account that just happens to be your Kick and Twitch account. You know what I'm saying? That's bad. You need to disassociate everything from itself so that way no one can put two and two together and try to mess with people, okay? This is also strongly one of the reasons why I do not have any kind of a public Discord. I feel like a public Discord is a humongous detriment to a healthy online community. So many people are like, oh no, it's a good thing. No, it's not. A Discord is just another avenue for someone to try to get your information and harass you constantly and to take conversations you've had that you thought were in confidence and turn them public and turn it against you and weaponize it against you and mess with you.
Don't be such a fucking two-faced cunt then. Like, he's actually upset. wait, he's actually fucking bitching and whining and moaning about the fact that the things he says publicly drastically differ from the things he says privately. So he's admitting he's a fucking two-faced rat bastard then. Wow. how fucking dare people fucking show the real me and the things I fucking don't want to say private, you know, publicly about some certain things. I'll fucking do fucking who. If he stopped being such a two-faced fucking prick, then that wouldn't be a big major issue. Because here's a spoiler alert, guys. I have a member Discord as well, of course, I mean, and I basically act the same way on there as I fucking do on here, you know. I've not had one person on Discord say, you act so differently on Discord compared to your stream. No, I'm the same stupid bastard on both fucking things.
I just don't know how people don't get that. They think, oh, Facebook, that's a safe place. Discord, oh, what a safe place. No, it's the opposite. Every time that you have one of these online communities, it's another liability. It's another place where people can turn it against you and try to make your life a living hell. Why would you want that? That's why I'm not going to have a public Discord ever. There's no point. It serves no purpose for any kind of positive community. I've been around 18 years without a public Discord. I don't think I need one at this point. I'm good, you know? It just causes more problems for everybody. So, Estelle, thanks for another $5. Early UFC was peak. It's worth seeing Brock Lesnar's fights. He was gifted an easy title run, but man, he was a beast. I've actually never seen any of Brock Lesnar's fights in UFC at all. To me, that's a later UFC. Like, by the time that he had joined UFC and was doing those big fights, that was past the time that I was even involved or knew anything about it, you know? Rabbit Doom says, are RimWorld streams on indefinite pause? Yes, but I want to emphasize, it's a pause. We are going back to RimWorld, for sure. I like the game enough. I enjoyed it a lot. I want to go back and check it out again. It's just that we had played it for 4 straight months, and when you do something for that length of time, it's going to get played out, and I really did feel like it did. And I'm at the situation where, like, I don't want to just keep doing it for the sake of doing it, and we're all bored of it. So we put it on a pause, and it will come back. Like I said, more than likely, it'll come back at a time when there's just not a lot of constant new games to play and things to do. Notably, this usually happens during the summertime. Okay? What's the difference between public and private Discord? Like, I have a private Discord that's just for, like, talking to my mods. Or if I need to message someone to do a podcast or something like that. That's all it's for. I don't use it to actively chat. It's not a common thing that I do, and it's not public, meaning not everyone has access to it. It's only for me to have private conversations behind the scenes that aren't public to my content. That's a private Discord versus public is like, oh, I have a server that I maintain, and it's open invitations, and anyone can join it, and everyone has these conversations, and now they're all public access, and anyone can get to them, and now people can try to get to you and harass you on there. I'm never going to do that. Skyjogger, I'm well aware of that. He did a $5 super chat, and he says, there's a spreadsheet of every person who has donated to you. They collect all kinds of data on every single donating user. It's wild and unhinged. That's why...
Public data, though. I mean, this shit is public information, you know? This shit was public information. This shit is public information. It happened on Phil's stream. I know it happened, and that was it. Like, this is... What is the big deal about that? Phil is actually... The source of information is Phil's streams. So if Phil is upset about it, then he is the cause of it. If that makes sense. Like, literally the source is from him.
As I've stated over the years, one of the best ways if you are interested in contributing to my content and supporting it, it's tipping via PayPal. Because PayPal is completely anonymous. No one has any clue who anyone is who has ever tipped me via PayPal. No one has any information about your name, your address, your email, none of that. They can't have it. It's not public. It's not tied to a name. It's all behind the scenes. Therefore, no one can mess with you if you tip me via PayPal. It's completely confidential and safe. And that's really the only completely confidential and safe way. I would argue, now you can actually do anonymous subs on Kick, and that so far seems to work. At first, they didn't, because what would happen is someone would anonymously gift a sub, and then all of a sudden in the pop-up, it would give your name anyway. You're like, oh shit, well, that didn't work. But they fixed it, and now it seems like you can now be an anonymous sub gifter on Kick. That's great. So I would say tips via PayPal and anonymous subs on Kick are the 2 ways that you can contribute and be anonymous.
God damn it. I started a beg counter and I've completely forgot the beg counter doesn't fucking count. I was like, okay, it's the beg. I hit the beg counter. I was like, oh, wait a second. The beg counter doesn't fucking apply for hardcore mode. Son of a bitch.
Anonymous without any kind of protections. Otherwise, if you're going to super chat, be a member, be a paid sub, it's all public stuff. Do your best to differentiate your online presence from your real life. Trust me on this. There you go. The Hair just did a $2 super chat and says, well, add me to that spreadsheet, a.k.a.
The Burdell Files.
There you go.
Mommy Make the Out Day did a $2 super chat and says quartering took down the Kino Cathedral channel. I don't care. Can I be honest with you? At this point, I've looked into this.
You done a fucking 4-part series for this fucking documentary. And now you're saying, like, Phil, if you don't care about the quartering drama, then why did you do 4 separate parts reacting to the documentary? That kind of implies that you do somewhat care in some capacity.
This situation, I've said my piece. That's really all I care about. I don't really care any further what goes on over there. At this point, that kind of stuff that's going on over there is to the point where there's no way you know what's going on with anything anymore. Like, I would believe circumstantially at first some of the stuff was actually the quartering taking down stuff because he publicly said he was going to. Now, that doesn't mean he did it, but he did brag about that he was going to do it, correct? At this point, he is so embroiled in drama and people basically trying to tear him down in his business and everything that he stands for. I would almost think that...
Oh my god, this is getting stupid now. That's like 3 in a row. Bullshit.
People would probably try to do further things to continue the feud going and then say he did it when he actually didn't. And the thing is, there's really no evidence or way to prove any of it. So I would almost guarantee you that that is now going to become such a huge embroiled battle for months and months on end. I've already did my react. I'm done. I feel like that's old news. I'm on to the next shit, you know? I don't...
Oh my god, this is getting stupid now.
No doubt about you.
3 in a row. Bullshit.
We got 3 more to go and 1 hardcore mod. We need Phil to talk about or mention his RGBs in some capacity. We tend to say it right now and admittedly. But it's the one thing I am fearing is the RGB stuff. I am fearing the RGB one. But I feel like we can get it right now and admittedly ticked off at some point. So we'll have to wait and see.
Trust me, I don't need to be bothered by that shit every day. It has nothing to do with me. I'm good. Jin J, this is interesting. He said, is it possible to have a random name be generated each time someone donates or does a super chat and only you and the donator would know the name? No, but I mean, you would think, especially as online content creation becomes more prominent and more mainstream and more...
I'm gonna fuck you up.
I give Archie Warren for a 199 super chat. It says, I'm here. Good for you, Warren. I mean, I noticed that you weren't here earlier on, but I'm glad you're here now. I mean, that's the thing. Sorry, it says welcome home. There you go, welcome home. Welcome to the Bingo stream. Good stuff indeed. Hope you're doing well. You've been a wee busy boy lately. I've noticed. Yeah, I've noticed you've been a bit sporadic in terms of, you know, like sometimes you'll be here on time, sometimes you'll be busy or whatever. I mean, you've been a wee busy boy lately, you know. But yeah, welcome to the Bingo stream. We've already won 1 bingo card. We got a full house earlier on, and this is a second card here. We're trying to get a full house on hardcore modes, which is easier said and done, you know. But yeah, welcome to the Bingo stream and cheers. Let's have a chat.
More public, that online harassment sadly also will become more prominent and more mainstream and more common. And maybe there would be a service that would do something like that, right? Like maybe you would have a service where it says if you donate via this service, it'll generate a random name, and then I could just respond to your comment that you made through your donation, but no one knows it's anyone because it's like protected data. That would be an interesting service that maybe a streamer could take advantage of. I'm not aware if anything like that exists as of right now, but that would be pretty cool if it did. You know?
Burger?
Oh my god, this is getting stupid now. That's like 3 in a row. Bullshit.
Because I feel bad about it. If
There you go.
doing this thing, it's not actually an apology.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people
Let's see.
that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm checking again on the delivery of my card stuff.
Who fucking cares?
Still out for delivery, but I don't think it's any closer. It's probably not coming anytime soon, which sucks. I wish it was. Yeah. It's probably coming later today then. I wanted to see if I could show it to you guys on the stream, but I don't think it's going to show up. Yeah.
Moving forward, let's make up a bunch of shit or twist a bunch of shit to make him sound bad because everyone hates him now anyway on the internet. So let's make him look like the villain so everyone will believe it and we'll just be washing our hands of the whole situation. We never have to deal with him ever again. And
I don't know what you're talking about, Xanarkin. I don't even know what that means.
no one bugs them anymore, nothing. It's all their
F for Fake says Markiplier became successful because of children and children growing up to be stupid adults. I don't know about the stupid adults part, but quite a few YouTubers, right, got popular because of kids. I mean, the original big YouTuber was Fred. Fred, literally, his entire audience is small children. And he profited off of it for many years, and then he became like a big enough to make a Nickelodeon movie, and then he disappeared from the face of the earth. He just ran with his millions, and that was the end of Fred. You know? Many YouTubers, I feel, their early days was all kids. Markiplier's probably one of them. PewDiePie's probably one of them.
Well, you literally have told the story time and time again that you purposely had your commentary be overly sexualized to appeal to young teens. Like you purposely, your own story, Phil, is that you deliberately and purposely had racial, homophobic, sexualized commentary to appeal to a younger teenage audience.
fun of them. But then as they grew up and matured, so did their audience, and their audience continued with them and supported them, right? But I would argue that a ton of YouTubers over the years have a child audience. I mean, can we be honest here? Mr. Beast. The vast majority of people who ever cared about Mr. Beast were children. And that's why I always said it was messed up when he's doing these sign-a-thons where you can get random money in a bag if you buy my signed shirt. Or, oh, go buy my candy. Like, you're telling kids to eat candy, dude. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? But he doesn't care. He's filthy fucking rich, right? So, yeah, I do feel like a ton of YouTubers, that's always been their thing. Even if, and the thing is, maybe a lot of them, that wasn't their intention. Maybe originally they just wanted to make content for YouTube. And
so you're angry at Mr. Beast because they have their own brand of candy. Meanwhile, you do DSP Tries It in part because you're hoping to try and fucking advertise fast food to your audience. Phil, you say part of the appeal of DSP Tries It is for fucking people to see you try it before they might try it. Why is that not as bad as what Mr. Beast is doing? You're encouraging and pushing fast food onto your audience. You know? Why is that not just as fucking bad, Phil?
And it just so happens it was kids were the people who ended up watching them, and they didn't realize that. Like, let's be honest. Markiplier and PewDiePie were not PG rated. They were swearing. But kids didn't care. They watched their content, you know? For me, it's kind of weird. So when I started making content, it was all teenagers. It wasn't kids watching my shit. It was teenagers that watched my stuff, because I was kind of like the Let's Play version of like the Angry Video Game Nerd or something like that, where it was like I was always swearing.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking cunt. Yeah, Phil, that'll make it sound a lot fucking better, yeah. I purposely fucking had homophobic, racist, sexualized, sexist commentary to appeal to young teenagers. That's going to sound real fucking great. I'm not sus whatsoever.
Those think the game suck, but I was doing improv commentary at the same time, which is very different than doing like a staged review, which is what, you know, he did. But it was very much a teen audience. Like, no exaggeration, I think my demographics were like 60, no, I think it was like 52% was like people between the ages of 13 to 17. So more than half my audience were teenagers. And then, of course, the rest was like people 20 to 30. And then very few people above the age of 30 ever heard of Dark Side Phil. Okay? But what's happened is over time, I changed my content completely. I stopped doing the kind of commentary that I feel is what people wanted if you were young. People who...
So, anytime you fucking said you stayed true to yourself when you roots, that was a blatant lie. I mean, was the real DSP the one that started off back in the early days? Is it the one that's here and now? Is this also an act and a mask and a facade? Who is the real DSP? Will the real DSP please stand up?
Wanted that swearing, irreverent, you know, very perverse, obscene content. That's what teenagers are looking for. As people get older, they get tired of that shit.
Again, he's admitted that he purposely made his commentary perverted and obscene or whatever to their teenagers. How do you not fucking not feel like that's wrong? Like, you creepy old bastard. And then Leanna slides you your fucking DMs and think this is the fucking gravy train. I don't have to fucking ever lift a finger ever again. Oh, that's how it was back in the day, Phil. That's how it fucking was.
They don't want to hear the F word every 10 seconds. They just want to chill and relax and have a good time with someone. Meaningful conversation. Hear someone's legit qualified opinion on a game or something. That's what you're interested in.
Legit qualified? Wait, here's someone's legit qualified opinion on the game. Phil thinks his opinion on video games is legit and qualified. What fucking qualifications? I've been playing games all... Yeah, most of us have fucking been playing video games all our fucking lives. Phil. There are people in this chat of mine right now in Bingo who are older than you, and I would argue are playing video games more and longer than you have. That would make them more qualified than you, by your logic, Phil.
Interested in as you get older. So my audience aged up with me, and now the vast majority of my audience is people in their early 20s to, I believe, 40s. That's like my main audience. And I have almost zero viewers who are teens or younger. It's all people from like 20 to 40, and then after that, it's like 40 to 50, 50 to 60. No one in their youth watches me because they all went on to watch different kinds of content creators and, you know, don't care about me, and I don't mind. To be frank with you, I just don't care. Eyes burning. Must be allergies. I'm rubbing my eye. That's not good. That's not a good sign.
Who fucking cares?
Phil is going to finish in like 15 minutes time or so. His morning show ends at 12:45, or I feel our gameplay begins at 12:45 or something like that. So yeah, it will done soon. We're going to be here for another like fucking 15 odd minutes or so.
Super Bonchan, why are you asking a retarded question?
What did Super Bonchan say? Let's see. Let's find out. People online are saying you chose to not play Forza Horizon 6 because you're struggling financially and had to sell the racing wheel. Is this true? He had to. That's why we can't see it. He said it's in the closet somewhere. I can't be arsed getting, although it's so far in there. Jesus. So that Cinnabon John's in the doghouse there for asking that theory, for suggesting that theory. Oh, glorious stuff.
I think you're smarter than that to ask this retarded question. You can stop asking. I mean, Tiger Pimp is right. He says, well, people could just lie about their age. Yeah, you're right. So anyone could be lying about their age at any time. Back in the day, the demographic said that it was mostly teenagers who watched me. Today, it says no teenagers watch me.
And then you said Liana was 18. Yeah, people lie about ages all the time.
Does it mean anything? No. But I mean, you have to at least put some level of trust in the system, or else what's the point of tracking anything ever? Everyone could always lie about their age, their gender, where they live. Yeah, right? Who knows?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Phil's day off.
Well, I tried to do Halloween Michael Myers game when it comes out. Isn't it story-based? If it's actually story-based, I might. If it's just another asymmetric horror survival game, slasher killer game, I'm not going to play it. I played too many of those. They're not very interesting anymore. But if it actually is different, then yeah, I probably would check it out. We'll chill for just a couple more minutes, guys. Then we'll start with Pokemon, okay? I know I started the morning show late. So last chance, if you have anything you want to talk about that's not Pokemon related, and you want to tag me in either of these chats and, you know, have a little bit of back and forth, now would be the time.
Nope.
Is it seriously multiplayer? Why do they keep remaking the same game? Seriously. Why do they keep remaking the same game over and over? So stupid.
Blowing his money on this and that. I'm spending all this money buying DoorDash for my business. I need to put disgusting food in the mouths of my family members. Obviously, I need tips. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. Okay? These are my life priorities. Pay my taxes.
Holy damn.
Would I consider Forza in the future? Yeah, but I'm just not interested in it. Like, I told you the situation. The way that Xbox conducted themselves in the last week and a half actually completely turned me off from wanting to ever play the game. It's not interesting to me anymore. I completely just don't care about it. But I'm not opposed to playing it in the future. It is a Game Pass game, but I just don't give a shit.
Obviously, I need tips. This is where my fucking money goes to every month.
I can only assume he's dragging this out longer than it should be, because even though he claims he has $59, there was a $20 fake tip in there, you know? So it's only really $39 so far he's gotten on stream, you know? Slow start for Pokemon.
Whatever, that helps long term, but right now I really can help. Tomorrow's my day off. The tips I'll have for my day off, you see? Act like that, those toxic assholes don't give a shit.
Why do I have a morning show at all instead of going straight into gameplay? Because if I went straight into gameplay, everyone would miss the beginning of the gameplay, and we'd have low attendance, and then everyone would complain that they missed out.
Well, that's what on-demand videos are for, Phil.
Plus, it allows me to talk about topics, situations, things we need to get out of the way before.
You came onto the show today with nothing to talk about. You sat there in silence and said, well, guys, what do you have to talk about today? Since I didn't have anything prepared to talk about.
Before we get to gameplay, because when I get to the game, I actually want to play the game, not talk about other topics constantly. Wings of Deception, thanks for $2. No, I did not hear about Kelly leaving Wings, nor do I believe you, but thanks for $2. I appreciate it.
Human pieces of shit. Kill yourself.
I've heard about Mina the Hollower. Not crazy into it. I had it on my wish list at one point, but we'll see if there's interest. You know, once it comes out, people want to see me play it, I would consider it.
I have all your fucking personal information. I will come find you in real life.
I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked, and you are done.
Electric Poku, I recommend that you buy some ear canal. What do they call it? The ear canal.
Wait. I love. Why did you say Markiplier's fan base is kids? His film Iron Lung was rated R and was a huge success. That wouldn't happen with a kid fan base. And Phil was trying to fucking have a good gacha moment there with him, but fucking too slow to fucking think of it properly.
I forget what it's called. There's a device where you can flood your ear canal with a saline solution and clean out the wax that's blocking it, so you can hear properly. Because literally what you just said is not what I said. You basically selectively heard what you wanted to hear about what I said about Markiplier, and now you're trying to apply it to a situation that doesn't exist. So what I recommend is you rewind the stream, you use the ear flooding device to clean out your ears. No, not Q-tips, because Q-tips actually further push the wax into the ear and actually exacerbate the problem. And it's obvious that this electric Piku is deaf, or partially deaf, because they didn't hear the entire thing I said. They heard half of it, and now they're trying to make drama out of it. So, again, get the saline, rush it into your ear canal, get that giant glob of earwax out of the ear that's blocking it, rewind the show, and listen to what I actually said. And if that doesn't work, then what I recommend you do is you take your whole head and you just dunk it into your toilet and you flush it a few times. That might also clear it out.
Fucking got him, I guess. Holy shit. It took fucking forever to fucking get to the end of that. I can't forget what the fucking start of it was. For fuck's sake.
Okay.
That's funny. Dickens left.
Actually do this and don't know that. I
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Did I ever watch Extreme Wrestling where people were smashing each other with fluorescent light bulbs? I saw ECW, okay? I never saw anything outside of, like, ECW. Like, I never watched Backyard Wrestling. I never watched any of those crazy leagues or federations where they would actually cut each other up with knives and forks. I never watched that stuff, no. Did I ever use eardrops to clear out wax? No. I had ear infections for a bunch of times in 2020, and I had to use the anti-inflammatory stuff to make the ear infection, go down and go away. When I was in my 20s, I actually did have an ear blockage, and I had to go to the doctor, and they looked in there, and they were like, yeah, you have extreme earwax, and then they gave me this ear flooding thing with the saline solution to clean it out. And that was the only time I ever did that, was in my, like, mid-20s.
Egregious cross-dressing. Yes, that's true. Gifted a body that has a lot of shortcomings, okay? Bad back injury, a severely herniated gout, you oozing with grit, most days look out.
No. No, I've never tried ear candling. I have no idea what that is, and it doesn't sound too pleasant, to be honest with you.
He's a scammer. He's this. He's that. Yes, that's true. I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true.
It's boring.
Ginji says, if you get super rare pulls from the Pokemon pack, would you send them and get them PSA graded and put them display on your set? I don't know. Do you think I should?
Yes, that's true.
I don't know anything about it. If I were to pull a card, you guys are like, oh my god, that's an ultra rare card that's worth a lot. Maybe I would. I don't know what the process.
So some detractors are hoping to, when Phil does start doing this, some detractors are hoping that they can convince Phil every single time he opens a card that they can fool him into fucking believing it's a rare card. So if that happens, it might get to the fucking point where Phil just stops fucking doing it. I don't know. But there is talk of people hoping to sabotage Phil's Pokemon card openings where every single card he shows, they fucking pretend it's actually something worth something a lot of money. And to the point where Phil's get fucking pissed off with his fucking chat saying that every card is super valuable and it's fucking not. We'll have to wait and see how it pans out, but I have heard some discussion that some trolls are hoping to make fun of Phil that way.
Process is, but maybe I would do it. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, the Wax Vac. Yak Almighty says, didn't you review an ear sucking machine or something at one point? Yeah, that stupid piece of garbage. It was called the Wax Vac, and it was a scam. It was a piece of junk. It didn't work. I mean, obviously, no one's gonna invent a mini vacuum to suck wax out of your ear. That's fucking stupid. Like, you knew when you bought it, it was garbage.
And yet you fell for it, Phil.
Getting cards graded is not cheap. Well, I'm assuming you have to pack it properly. You have to mail it. They probably you pay for a lot of money for the grading, and then don't they put it inside of like the hermetic case? It's like air sealed, and then they send it back to you with the grade and everything. I would assume it's probably a couple $100, right? That's what I would think. If, let's say it's a card that's worth a lot, they probably charge you a couple $100 to do it. I would expect that. Do I plan on getting PS6 for exclusives when it comes out in other consoles? Yes. Even though I'm pretty much, a full-time PC gamer these days, if I don't have the newest consoles, I can't play the exclusives, nor could I review them. I can't compare and be like, oh, PC's better than the console unless I have the console, right?
Phil, that implies that people are fucking waiting for you to fucking give your opinion on what's fucking better. Nobody cares about your thoughts on that, for the most part. You know, like, nobody is waiting to fucking buy something based on your opinion.
So I'm going to continue to get all the gaming hardware.
Like steering wheels?
Oh, okay. Super Bonchan says they'll charge you based on the value of the card. I have a first edition foil Charizard and near mint. It could cost thousands to get it graded. Oh, okay. See, now Bonchan, can I ask you a question? Why can't all of your messages be intelligent like that?
What the fuck up, you fucking cunt? Stop being such an obnoxious fucking cunt.
Yeah, you understand that if you just constantly talked intelligently, I wouldn't respond in a negative way like I did before. Like, just act like a smart human, and I'll respond like you're a smart human, because that was actually very useful information. I appreciated that.
All if you fucking start fucking, stop being an absolute fucking toxic dick towards your fucking audience and community, Phil. How about if you fucking start showing more fucking respect to your fucking community that you're trying to fucking foster and fucking get money from? Then maybe they'll fucking offer likewise and fucking give you the respect you think you fucking deserve back. Respect is fucking earned, bitch.
I just learned a little bit about the grading system.
I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
Super Bonchon's next message was, do you like titties? I respect it. I respect it.
See, and then he says something incredibly stupid.
Okay.
Apparently asking Phil if likes titties is incredibly stupid. He should have probably said cocks. Phil probably would have answered it if he said cocks or pecs or something, you know. He had to fucking make it female related, you know, and Phil doesn't like that sort of shit.
Wings of Deception did a $2 super chat. He says, I'm glad you never body slammed your wife.
How could he? She's fucking 3 times the size of him.
Me too. Thanks for $2. Okay. This music is insanely relaxing.
Well, stop talking so much then, Phil, so we can enjoy it.
Okay. I think we're going to adjourn the show, and I think we're going to get set up and do some Pokemon chill fun today. What do you guys think? Would you enjoy that?
Who fucking cares?
I'm just checking once again. No. Darn it. Yeah, I was really hoping that my stuff would get delivered during the show, and it did not. What can you do? All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed.
Remember, he's waiting for the binders to arrive today. Like, he ordered things on Amazon, like the binders where he's hoping to put Pokemon cards in. And he's hoping that will arrive so he can show it off. But it's not arrived yet, tragically.
DSP Morning Show today. Thanks for chilling with me, and thanks for the early support. Let's get into some Fire Red post-game action. Tomorrow will be a formal Level 1 podcast. If everything goes according to plan, I will hopefully have my box of Pokemon cards, at least to show you the box. We probably...
Oh, but don't fucking... Oh, tomorrow's great. No, I'm phoning sick tomorrow. Fuck, no, let's just not bother tomorrow, shall we? Fuck that shit.
Probably won't do any unpackings, simply because we're probably going to save it for Pokemon stream. But we'll have a fun show tomorrow, okay? All right, thank you for watching the morning show. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out. Okay. Well, let's get set up for Pokemon, shall we? And we'll play for about an hour before I go on my break.
He's coming right at us. Ah. Cunt.
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Someone just said, how many... Ouch. Bang my finger. How many packs of Pokemon cards would I unpack during a stream? It all depends on... We're going to figure it out, right?
It all depends on how much fucking money you idiots want to send me.
We'll have to figure it out. Like, is it something that we base on something? Is it something that we just do?
You mean like a goal, Phil? Is the one you're looking for a goal?
Like, I would think... I mean, that's just me spitballing. This is not, you know, in concrete... You know, locked in.
Yeah. This idea right here. This idea right here, which has nothing. He didn't have his thought out ahead of time, whatever. You know, this off the top of his head idea. I wonder if it's going to involve money in some capacity.
But I would think every time that we did a Pokemon stream, we'd unpack one pack, and then if there was like a criteria, a reason to unpack more than one, we would. But what's the criteria? Talk about it, figure it out, right? Okay.
You know, like money or something, or Jade asks or something.
All right, let me go hook up my Switch 2. Hold on. Okay.
Crispy hairline, crispy jawline. You're not crispy, dumbass. You're crisp. My streams are clean. They don't have a bunch of butter on the screen. Look at my face. It's fat. It's oily.
Are we good? Ready to start? So I don't know where we're at. I don't remember what we did last. I think we're actually... I remember now. We're actually exploring that area in Island 6, the open area with new Pokemon and everything. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yep, here it is.
It's almost over. It's almost over. One more big fill before the carton.
Hello, everybody.
No. Yes, I'm going to straight into the carton. Hit another big. Well, there we go. Guys, that is going to wrap up for today's bingo stream. We got one card won, but we couldn't get the hardcore modes card won. 2 away from a full house. Not far off at all. We weren't very far away whatsoever. But yeah, there we go. We didn't get a full house the second time. It is what it is. Nothing we can do. Bugged hardcore bingo mechanics, dude, and all that jazz. But there we go. Okay, let's go to live DSP and see what it is. So let's see how he's doing. We're behind the bad man by 52 minutes. And he started off with like fucking, was it 59 or whatever? 63, okay, so $63. Let's see where he's at now. He's away on a break. For fuck's sake, wait. He's done $80. So he's made like $11 since he started recording. Since gameplay began, he's made like not 11. Sorry, that's wrong. That's like 17. Sorry, $17 since gameplay began, and now he's on an extended break. It looks like. So there we go. For fuck's sake. Well, I am going to call it quits there, guys. But yeah, okay, we're going to wrap things up there. We've got one full us anyway. We had a marble race as well. We enjoyed marbles and all that good stuff here. Rewind to 1340 and unmute. 1340 29. Okay, here we go.
There we go. It is time for a break. When we come back, please let me know if I should do that or not. This will be about a 10-minute break, and then it'll be over 2 more hours of Pokemon Fire Red on this stream. So thanks for being a chill audience. I hope you're enjoying so far. If you haven't supported yet, please consider it. Again, these Pokemon streams are some of my best supported streams, and that's why I invested. That's why I bought a big box of Pokemon cards to unpack during these and everything. So please, let's get some great support for Pokemon this stream. I'll be back shortly. In the meantime, I'm just going to play you guys some music because I can't play the highlights when...
$80 apparently is fucking nowhere near good enough. This is why I invested. Nobody asked for it, Phil. They can't ask you to fucking wail out on fucking Pokemon cards.
You know, I'm on my Switch too. So just enjoy some relaxing music, and I'll be back shortly, everybody. See you in a few.
Such a greedy fucking piggy prick. Really, it really fucking is. Jesus Christ, man. Whatever. We're done with the fucking bad, man. Fuck it. Fuck that greedy fucking dick. Guys, I am going to wrap up there and call it fucking quits. I do hope you all enjoyed this bingo stream and all that jazz. Bingo, of course, shall return tomorrow. Tomorrow, of course, is the final bingo stream of Phil's week. He is going to be off on Friday and Saturday. So, yeah, for us, tomorrow's bingo stream will be the last one before Phil, fucks off for a couple of days. So we get a longer detox than usual from the bad man, which is always a good thing. So there we go. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up there, and I'm going to end how I always end, by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. But guys, until tomorrow, hope you all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and I'll catch you all tomorrow, Thursday, for the final bingo stream of Phil's working week. Until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Please contribute. gone, just gone like that.